Okej, nu kan de höra er. Nu jävlar.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
There was sound. Then
Oh shit!
3D and
Shit!
CinemaScope.
Nu jävlar.
Now we bring you Minecraft live in the most exciting cinematic technique in broadcast history.
Oh!
Like some pumpkin
shit.
spice.
Watch Minecraft live, bla bla bla. Watching now scheduled for bla bla bla.
I like some pumpkins please.
Så, det börjar ju nu.
Det blir lugnt.
Inte enligt mig.
Det står, jag fick nyss e-mailet för typ bara några sekunder sedan. Att det börjar. Vilken är vilken? Ja, den blåa jävla spöket är... Glära är grönare än skit. Den bara visar vart det är, vart mobs kan spana. Copper Golden bara trycker på random knappar. Alane, om du ger den saker, då åker den och hämtar mer av de sakerna.
Jag ska
Oh my God,
jag ska vojta på koppergolem.
Fuck you, Linus, jag kommer ta bort det igen.
Cooper Golem. Jag gillar Cooper Golem. Jag gillar Cooper Golem.
Hörni.
Vet du vad? Jag ska gå till Cooper Golem. Nej, jag lovar.
Den är live just nu, det bara står...
Säg någon gång jag ljuger.
Där står det.
Aj.
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 Oh fuck. Oh
Jag går
fuck.
inte mitten.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Ah! Oh my god!
Yes.
No.
Kommer lägga in den här.
Sätt på din skin.
Och nu ska vi höra Agnes igen. Jävla Sven.
Jag pratar ingen bra svenska. Nej, engelska kallas det.
Nej.
I am a gift.
Ja, Malte. Om du ger den saker, då åker den och hämtar saker till dig. Likadana. Jag hatar till bara Viggo som kommer fram i chatboxen.
Oh, what the fuck.
Ja, var det Skywars plötsligt?
Vänta
Vad
lite.
händer? Oh, what the fuck. Snälla. Ja, är det solen där? Men det är is. Jag vinner.
Saturday. It's a pre-show. Watch Minecraft Live Saturday, October 16. Nej, jag har inte Pringles till pappa.
Men vad gör du? Måste jag fixa Pringles?
Nej. Ska inte fixa en jävla Pringles, jag har inte Pringles. Vänta!
Varför?
Vi kan spela Minecraft i streamen medan vi väntar.
No, oh
Andy, är du
no.
med? Andy, är du med på lite Bed Wars? Eller någonting?
Det är väl spam? Ja, det är väl spam.
Ja, på Hypixel är det.
Ja, just det
Jag
här.
tycker att det är lasagne jag streamar.
Sitter du säkert käkar seriös lasagne?
Och det är bra att Dream inte kommer rigga den här i alla fall.
Det kommer han säkert, tro mig.
Nej, det är för att han har skickat ut att han inte kommer säga vad han röstar på.
Mhm. That you could believe.
Vad fan är du skrivit? Anton, be angry. What happens next will shock you. Darn.
Vänta, jag måste starta om Minecraft. Chilla.
Jaha, jag är redan
Bye.
inloggad, ja. Och fy fan, jaha. Vad ska jag köra med shaders nu?
Yes.
Man vet jag kommer köra Hypixel med shaders. Det är typ dåligaste man kan göra.
Det är
The
det bästa.
worst idea possible.
Vad säger du? Det är bra.
Men då tror jag det är
Vet du vad, jag ska
Filip.
inte köra Lunar Client. För jag är för bra för det.
Jag är för dålig för det.
Ja, Linus Lunar kan inte bra. Det bara sänker hans FPS.
Ja.
Eller vet du vad jag vill köra? Jag vill köra Lunar Client. Antar du vid 1.16 eller 1.17?
Jag orkar inte byta.
Så istället för att få plus massa FPS.
Ja, jag kör bättre
minus
med
typ
1.16
50.
ändå.
Nu måste jag starta om också GG.
Jag vill inte komma.
Men fuck är Ali som spammar. Notice me sent
Ali, sluta spamma.
Va?
Stop spamming or I will kick you.
Who is this man?
Nu, jag vet inte.
Or I will kill you. Yeah, you. Oh,
Vadå notice me senpai?
Pokémon.
Vänta, jag måste koppla in min jävla studio. Jag måste koppla in min lampa. Kom snart.
Vänta. Jag måste... Oh my god. Oh. Gå in på den här länken. Jag lovar.
Nu jävlar.
Oh.
Lite Dorman. Jag vet
Nu jävlar.
As an imaginary friend, what happens will shock.
Jag
It's
lovar, jag
shocking.
kollar alla Dormans videos. Alltså jag älskar.
Varför kollar ni på Darman för?
Vem tittar inte på Darman?
Nej, jag kollar
Jag
faktiskt
fan
ibland på
kollar-
Darman när jag har jävligt tråkigt.
Det är sant,
yeah,
vem
jag
tittar
kollar
inte på
alltid
Darman?
Jag kollar alltid på Darman. Alltså Darman.
Jag tittar också på Darman.
Dariman.
Men kan vi inte köra någonting?
Det kan vi köra
Vad
här
händer?
Bed Wars då.
No.
Jävla Dariman.
Han kör fucking... Alltså GG, han kör Skyblock.
Men vad fan, varför inviterar oss i party då?
Hej, han går in på duels! Bed Wars, exakt mannen. 4v4 ja. Är alla inne? Ja! Vad är det här då? Det är... Oh, hör du något? Linus,
Hejsan.
vad gör du för något? Är du inne på Hypixel?
Nej.
Gå in på det.
Fan mig då?
Men vadå, du är väl inne på Hypixel?
Jaha, nej, jag trodde du menade Skyblock. Fan, du sa Hypixel. Fan vad dum jag var. Blood and Gore.
Linus, gå in på Hypixel nu.
Hur fan
Nej.
Men vad spelar
Lovar.
du nu som är så jävla... Ja.
och hur var det man
Det var
ändrade till
väldigt
dag
bra.
och natt i lobbyn? Jag har glömt bort. Det var ett tag sedan jag spelade. Du kan ändra lobbyn till dag eller natt.
Kan man?
Ja, jag kommer dock inte ihåg om man gjorde ändra.
Jag har ingen aning.
Jaha, Viggo är tydligen kär i Darman.
Va? Det gör jag också. Hej,
Där.
kolla!
No
Snoop,
new
han
use.
Snoops, han är så himla bra. Han visar på
Snoops.
sin... Man går på time changer. Snopp. Alltså,
Time changer, och var hittar man den? Jag kollar inte bara en
ja,
screen share.
på Lunar Client, vad heter det settingsarna. Eller modsen.
Jaha, där. Oj jävlar. Oj jävlar vad ljus det vart då. Jaha, jag trodde det fan var Rayer det där.
Time level
Jag
10,000.
får lite huller för sig.
CS Ultra.
Very crazy shaders.
Fan, jag har inte... Uff. Jag vill ju ha mitt Bed Wars Texture Pack, jag har inte det. Måste ladda ner den en gång.
Jag vet precis vad det kan ner.
Nej, jag vill ha Forest. Jag vill inte ha Bedless Noob om det är det du ska skicka.
What the
Jaha, nu försvann Linus från partyt.
Skit han.
Jaha, det var ju
Kom igen
snällt.
Han vill inte spela med oss.
Jag inte köra Minecraft.
Denna bra. Ja, exakt. Blue Bells. Den är bra, säger Andy. Fast vi ska inte lyssna på Andy.
Jag kommer
Den är
inte...
dålig.
Jag kommer inte svara dig, Ali. Jag kommer inte svara på Ali. Jag vågar inte.
Nej.
Nej.
Ja.
Ejo.
Normal.
Och varför har jag recreatat Carlson Vibe på min kanal fast det är jag?
För det är sämst.
Ja, jag vet inte.
Jag håller med. Vi dupar.
Hur mycket FPS har jag?
Men fan,
Oj,
dupa ögonen, Love.
render distance, va?
Love, vad fan? Vad har hänt med dina ögon?
Oh shit, de är sexkvistar de.
Och vart fan sätter man på motion blur? Där motion blur. Vad fan?
Gud vad bra det är.
Vi är fan legendariska på det här.
Fan, vi drar ifrån.
Ja, det är jättebra.
Ja!
Vad fan är det, Love?
Kolla på mig!
Där är det, Love.
Speedbridgar vi härifrån.
Och jag har Andis fina layout som jag gjorde till mig.
Va?
Ja, du kan se det på min stream. Andy har gjort en layout på Lunar Client åt mig. Den är jättefin, Andy.
Jag kan ta sängen.
Nu springer vi tillbaka nu.
Nej, fick inte ut nu eller?
Börsa! Jag tog en.
Okej då. Oh shit, jag hoppar ner i bojen.
Ja, det är inte bra. Vänta, har de ändrat team upgrades-killen? Ja, det har de.
Har de?
Ja, de har ändrat layouten i han. Vad fan? Ja, nu kommer röd här. Om det... Oh jävlar, han... Anne! Hjälp! Bakom oss. Jag fick 3 kills. Eller 2. Eller. Men Alice, lägg av och skriv så jävla mycket.
Nu jävlar måste jag kolla här en grej. Snälla. Ja, men... Grattis på det. Visste ni att Valdemar fyllde år idag?
Nej,
Jo, det visste jag.
Jag märkte ner
jag har fan typ aldrig varit man.
Va?
Jag har typ aldrig varit man.
Ja,
Jag känner mig stolt.
Varför då?
Nej.
Känner du dig stolt?
Vart fan är mitt vapen? Det där lät inte bra.
Nej, jag har... Nej, jag vill inte ha det. Jo, det vill jag. Fast jag är inte hungrig.
Ja, jag vet att någon har Squid Game, eller hade Squid Game avatar.
Vadå?
Anton, vi ser att du är Squid Game.
Ja,
Inte jag.
som kollar ut hela serien. Bara att jag
En
tipsar
gång.
den till dig. Ja, jag har också
En
bara
gång.
kollat ut den en gång.
Jag betyder inte att jag gillar den.
Varför skulle du då kolla hela jävla serien?
Jag kan bara se det.
Men varför kolla på dem om du inte gillar det?
Jag vet inte.
Exakt, svara Antons fråga, Linus.
Jag gjorde ju det.
Nej.
Ande är ju nästa jävla Bedlesnob tänkte jag säga.
Menar du? Alltså,
Om Andy skulle haft en mick då skulle han säkert skrika på mig just nu.
jag hatar mitt liv. Ska jag säga varför?
Varför då?
När jag var på dopen förut, det var bara en massa jävla bebisar som skrek.
Ja, men det jag har varit med om det också, det är förfärligt. Ja, fast jag fick hälla vattnet.
Nice.
Ta sängen. Nej, han var mig.
Men jag tar han.
Revenge me.
Åh, jag tog på! Jag är så jävla bra på det här spelet. Säg inget.
Jag använde Twitter idag för första gången.
Varför?
Jag gjorde min första tweet.
Vad tweetar du då?
Streamen. Kommer säkert inte hjälpa ett jävla skit fast ändå.
Det tror inte jag heller.
10 000 folk.
För jag gjorde massa jävla hashtags så kanske. Om jag har jävligt massa tur.
Alltså, varför heter din kanal Antons Poop Adventure?
Jag vet inte.
Alltså, jag
Andy.
tycker också det är ganska poop.
Andy, här. Ta blocks.
Joking. I would never say that to Antons channel.
Men jag kan faktiskt
Där var
redigera nu.
Jag bara kör Overwatch. Ah!
Det är det enda du kör nu Linus och du är för bra på det. Jag
Kommer.
vann över det en gång på typ 15 matcher. Ja. Jag och Linus har det. Overwatch 2 piss, för det är bara en remake, det är ingenting speciellt. Ja, jag är i mitten, det är väldigt riskfullt ska jag på. Jag har ingen så speciell armor, jag springer tillbaka. Kanske borde fixa armor. Innan den här killen tar mig.
Alla?
Och varför känns min stream mer smooth än vad min skärm är?
När det?
Det är
Där,
typ det.
där är någon. Där här är granten.
Ja, hej. I laid diamant in the chest.
Diamanter. Så varför har du shaders?
Jag vet inte. Jag orkar inte stänga av dem nu. Det är jävligt smooth ändå. Jag tycker det är fint.
Ja, det är bra ifall man inte laggas sönder.
Det är bra om man har ett nytt grafikkort.
Ja.
120 FPS konstant. Och jag vill använda...
Varför får jag fucking lag back? What the fuck?
Och jag vill ha Ray Tracing, fast grejen är det finns bara på Windows 10 och du måste köpa Windows 10 för att använda det. Det är det som är grejen jag tycker är dålig. Pes. Pes.
Ja,
Linus
måste gå.
screaming his eyes out. Va?
Varför tar det så lång tid?
Och varför
Jag har
dubbelklicka min
binary
mus?
fatigue. Va?
Min mus typ dubbelklicka och det vet Andy vad jag menar om. Andy vet vad jag menar. Eller hur Andy?
Ja.
Twerka ifall du
Jag
vet vad jag menar. Ja, kolla han vet vad jag menar. Men det är ju fan bra. Fast det är bättre att inte klicka. Slår på musen. Ja just det, jag skulle fixa hammer. Har någon 3 guld?
Nej. Eller
Ja.
jo, men nej.
Ta upp det då.
Mina ben.
Ta upp skiten Love.
Va?
Ta upp skiten. Alltså så vi kan djupa det.
Ja, jag gör det. Ja, vänta, det gör
Och
jag.
Love, det här var så jävla kul när vi hittade den där jävla glitchen. Det ligger gärna i
Vad är
kistan.
det för
Varför tog jag glas? Och jävlar vad glaset ser bra ut, fast det måste vara mer genomskinligt tycker jag. Det ser bättre ut än vanliga.
Ja, jag hatar det här. Gud, bort med det, bort med det, bort med det, bort.
Vad fan hände här?
Varför jag tog någonting här, FOV change, bort med det. Vad är jag för FOV? 100, ja, ganska normalt.
Och finns det något nytt här på Potion counter, vad säger jag, Nick Hider. Eller
Bort sängen, borta!
fuck you. Ja, vi bygger här och bara för att lura folk. Bygg på sängen bara för att lura folk. Och det är nu Elton eller Linus kollar och kollar på Stream Snipers.
Alltså det var så jävla länge sedan jag körde Rocket League nu.
Det körde jag Linus för inte så länge sedan.
Har vi rört mitt på? Ja men det är ändå ganska kul.
Ja, när du väl kör med inte för bra personer.
Ja.
Om du kör med sig Sweat Tryhard så är det ju fan inte kul för då kan du inte vinna.
Vänta, jag ska försöka få en säng. Jag kan inte få en säng. Vänd håll.
Ja, men
Ja, vänd. Dra långt härifrån.
till Alabama.
Kom igen.
Aj! Love!
Jag hjälper dig! Dö!
Fick han. Jävla pumpkin. Spring hem. Eller jag spring till grön. Vi springer till grön.
Ja, vänta,
Det går snabbare här, Love.
Åh gud.
Andy är död. Guldäpple. Jaha, vi ska fixa guldäpple. Han skriver till oss i chatten. Love.
Jag ser den. Vänta, vilket djupa!
Vänta, jag undrar om det här går. Alltså, jag testar ta upp det nu, Love. Love, ta upp det. Nej, det där fungerar inte.
Här. Du köper guldäpplen.
Hur många?
Ja,
Bara så många jag kan.
att du behöver.
Nu har jag 7. Här.
Ska jag? Ja.
Splittar.
Vet vad? Bom. Jag köper lite, inte TNT för det är jävligt dyrt.
Jag köpte en fireball.
Jag kan inte, gud vad mitt
Fy
spel laggar.
fan, jag hade laggat mig med.
Det är säkert servern.
Ja, det är det. Det är servern som laggar, inte i spelet.
Oh shit.
Varför hörde jag mig själv där för typ en blixtsekund? Och jag fick några blocks över. Vem till guld?
Då drar vi.
Eller in.
Vänta, varför har jag... Okej, men
Vänta, jag ska köpa en till fireball.
absolut ingenting. Heal pool fast vi inte behöver det.
Men varför köpte du heatpool? Det är det. Eller ja, för sig, då kan vi bara stanna hemma med oss här borta.
Boss!
Jag tycker fan om de här shadersarna.
Kan vi... djupa lite. Jo!
Jävlar, jag trodde jag skulle skjuta den där.
Och resten.
När fan fick jag? Hur fan fick jag 5 diamanter? Jag behöver mer. Jag behöver 3.
Måste jag kolla här?
Jag springer hem till diamanter för sharpness.
Vänta, jag ska fråga. Alltså,
Oh jävlar, jag har 13 diamanter. Lova, vad ska jag göra med de här? Lova, du får några av dem.
Ja, vadå?
Där, du får några diamanter.
Vad ska jag ha dem till?
Men jag vet inte, bara köp något.
Vi kan köpa haste. För det
Ja, om vi ska äta, hejdå.
Bra inte.
Ja, men han måste det nu.
Jaha, han ska
Maniac Miner.
Jag bryr mig inte.
Men
om
varför
han
inte Reinforced Armor?
ska. För vi kan...
Jag har 2 fireballs, Lova.
Jag har 3 och sen 9 guld.
Men vad fan, då behöver vi väl in...
Ska du ha lite guld?
Ja, jag har 4.
Ska du ha lite... Du kan ta en till.
Det är
Bara för
fint.
att det är nice.
Vänta,
Kom,
hur många guldäpplen har du? Har du...
jag ska försöka. Jag har 8 nu.
Bara jag eller laggar servern sönder just nu? Jaha, det var bara du som stod still. Det såg ut så här.
Försök få godis. Ah!
Vi köper Dragon Buff. Vi ska få det här till Deathmatch. Eller inte, det kommer vi inte hinna till Minecraft Library.
Oh fuck.
Jag undrar hur mycket folk det kommer vara inne i Hypixel när Minecraft Live är.
Yes, jag fick upp godisen.
Vi måste få ut gul. Men ska vi rusha gul?
Det tycker jag.
Vänta, jag ska bara köpa en grej.
Vet vad, jag kommer tillbaks. Vänta, har du...
Hur mycket
tagit
diamanter har
i-
du?
Jag har 0. Låt mig köpa boing, boing. Vänta, jag ska ha lite extra block.
Jag håller bara på att fixa Reinforced Armor, alltså nästa level. Nästa. Mie Swedish kan. Streama från lägenheten, fy fan vad bra det var.
Gör du?
Ja.
Inte vart är den?
Ja, precis över The Moon.
Eller vänta. Ja.
Vänta, vad då?
Va? Nej,
Vadå?
jag vet inte.
Har du några diamanter? Aj, nu känns det som jag fick en nål i foten. Fast det fick jag inte.
Bodden! Vart är min ballong? Där ligger den.
Ballong med knopp. Vi kanske inte ska säga vad det egentligen är. Nu när jag är live.
Jag vill säga det.
Nej.
Jag ska säga det.
Nej.
Kondom.
Så fan. Och då, jag kommer klippa det där.
Nej.
Jo.
Nej.
Jo.
Nej.
Jo.
Nej.
Här, alltså folk kan klippa just nu. Viggo klipp det där. Det är ju en ny feature på YouTube att du kan klippa streams. Viggo klippa det där, snälla.
Viggo.
Eller Halli, vem fan nu som kollar.
Vem är Viggo då?
Jävlar. Viggo från 5:an.
Jag tror jag vet vem det är. Eller vad heter han i efternamn?
Du, det vet du inte.
Jo, det vet du. Säg vad
Nej,
han
det vet
heter.
jag inte.
Jo, det vet du.
Jag vet inte.
Det vet du.
Nej, jag vet inte.
Jag vet.
Jag vet inte.
Men då vet... Oh shit, jag är död!
Där laggar servern till väldigt hårt.
Ja, och jag dog av det.
Jag kände, jag åkte tillbaka några block.
Varför har du 30 guld på dig? Kom igen.
Nej, jag har 2 stackar guld. Jaha, nej, jag har 44.
Sämst. Oh! Oh!
Fucking witch.
Anton,
Det där kanske får...
vad är Squid Game?
Vet du inte vad fucking Squid Game är?
Jag fucking skämtar.
Ja, jag hoppas det. Oh!
Ska jag säga vad det är på? Ska jag säga vad det är?
Ska du förklara Squid Game nu?
Ja. Hur gammal är jag?
Hur gammal är du? Vet inte hur fucking gammal du är. Det är jag och 2.
Explaining Squid Game. Squid Game. det är det.
Ja.
Och så är det jävla snygg som vad sa jag?
Gia.
Jag vet.
Fan. Ha. Du, vi kör kombo då. Jag har 3 liv då. Jag får hand in. Han äter.
Jag vill höra dig explaina Squid Game till mig nu.
Mord.
Va?
Död.
Docka.
En docka. Masker. Du,
Rosa.
förklara dig själv med 3 olika ord.
Balle.
Hur jävla... Jaha. Fan händer? Så, nu vart min motion bättre. Vad bra du skrev det. Men kan du ska du joina partyt eller?
Har du ens gjort det på?
Ja.
Nej.
Jo, kolla, scrolla upp i chatten. Jag har
Vad
invitat
tycker jag?
dig.
Vänta då. Ja, där hade du gjort det. Vänta, vad var det jag fick där? Jag fick en rare wither skeleton morph. Rare pumpkin hat. Nice. Jag vill öppna en sista. Tycker jag.
Vi kör en blitz.
Chilla.
Nej,
Vad fick jag?
vi kör teams därför vi 2.
Vad är det här då? Det är Blitz. Blitz SG. Blitz GG. Kolla, jag är en riktig gamer.
Vad fan har hänt med dina ögon?
Det är sexy.
Oh my god, det är Alex.
Gillar du min rustiga krona? Rostig heter den.
Röstiga.
Fuck you.
Ja, det här kommer ju inte starta kan jag säga dig. Vad finns det här för kul? Olika duells. I played duell. Här har vi. Nej, jag tog fel duell. Råkade ta OP istället för kombo.
Där kör vi.
Jag råkade ta OP.
Vad skulle du köra?
Jag skulle köra kombo. Jaha du.
Yes! Yes! Ey! Ey!
Det där gick ju bra.
Yes!
Nu jävlar, nu ska jag ta rätt duell här. Här, kombo-duell. Och sen väntar vi väl på liven.
Fuck. Det började ändå.
Om 5 minuter.
What the fuck är det? What the fuck?
Potion of weakness. Och varför vill jag dricka det?
Det är strength.
Nej.
Varför har jag strength för?
Jaha, det är strength också.
Är det?
Ja, det är både weakness och strength.
Alltså vad?
Vilken bra potion.
Oh shit!
Oj! om du tror att jag använder nanotekniker, då kunde du se att min CPS inte var så hög där.
Oh shit! Vi kör om, vi kör om.
Vad fan hände där? Du bara dog. Du bara dog.
Oh shit!
Du bara stendog.
Ey, vart är du? Yo, shit!
Du vet att du får criticals, vet att du får bättre criticals ifall du hoppar.
Kom igen, kom igen, kom igen! Åh nej!
Fan!
Alltså,
Tjena.
kom igen, kom igen, kom igen, kom igen! Pa. Det här kommer ta år. Oh!
Du tappade din hjälm. Din hjälm förstördes. Nu blir det nog Minecraft live här. Stänger jag Minecraft helt framme.
Oj, vad är det där? En whip? Whip
Det är Chris Whippit på liven. Vad fan gör Chris Whippit på liven?
¡Está guapísimo, colega!
Men liven är ju på redan.
Conseguimos por aquí y tenemos tiro.
Den visar bara när folk kör.
Madre mía, madre mía, madre mía.
Chris
madre mía,
Whippet
qué
var med.
guapo este mapa, tío. Mira, mira, mira.
Och nu är det någon...
What the fuck är det här? Det här är ju sånt!
Det är
Isn't that
Daniel som har
awesome? Look at
stannat.
the light coming down from there. That is so
Här är något som heter ray
atmospheric. I love
tracing.
it. See, the natural lighting mixed with the warm light of the torches. I just love the atmosphere it makes. Ooh, that has a completely different vibe.
哎，他进去了！哇，他进去了！自投罗网，这你还不死啊？
Yo, I'm a minion. Oh, okay. Hello.
Jävlar, och vad tror du att nästa uppdatering blir?
Det är jätter!
Softies FFS!
Gärna.
Titta, det är jätter! Titta!
Detta är jätter!
Kan du inte tämja dem?
Vad han skriker! 그린 헬정! 이거 뭐야?
Korea.
보는 2D 같은 게임 생각했는데 이런 식으로 된다고 진행이?
Sonic.
오! 아, 나 때려버리기! 오케이! 아, 360도
Lova.
이렇게 표현이 돼? 아, 잠깐만요.
Kollar du just nu?
Åh, jag kollar på liven. Eller...
Varför är de så jävla minioner?
야바!
火がめっちゃついてるが。
本当だ。
待って待って。こ
Är
れ
inte det Bedrock edition?
これ無理やり入れああ待って消えた消えた今のと今の。
Ja, kolla, det är 20 sekunder kvar, det är 20 sekunder kvar. Och vad tror du nästa uppdatering är?
And this is one of my favorites. This is
De
a
kommer ju säga
pool
nu.
table.
De ska ta fram,
My design of a pool table here. We've got our little holes that the balls can
De
fall into.
ska
We've
ta
got a
fram
ball here.
den här.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Sam.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, I got him. Oh God.
Jag röstar bara och tryckte på mobilen, fan det är. Nu börjar den.
Yes. Woho!
Hello!
När Linus liven, Minecraft live börjar nu. Den börjar precis när det kom. All casting crew, daily temperature, production. Nu ska vi visa nästa uppdatering. Vad tror ni det är? Vad tror ni nästa stora uppdatering är? Det är inte Caves and Cliffs. Det är redan kommit.
Ända. Orkar inte gissa.
Lova.
Va? Nej, jag
Och vad tror du? Jag hoppas att de måste fan göra om en, tycker jag. Linus, varför screenshare du?
I like to.
Jag kommer inte kolla på det just nu, för jag kollar. Jag streamar och kollar på annat. Det är massor kycklingar med massor blocks som åker upp. Det här är Dunnings.
Jo, kycklingar. Jo.
Bin.
Hello.
Åh jävlar, och det där är ju en film. Och det där är ju fan snyggt att de har byggt det där.
Storyteller of Mojang Studios, Lydia Winters.
Det är Agnes.
We have an exciting show for you today, filled
Lydia
with all
Winters.
things
Lova.
Minecraft. You'll vote a new mob into the game,
Lova.
hear what's happening in Minecraft
Och du
Dungeons,
ser det jävla
learn how
sättet
to
de har
design
byggt.
and play with your own
Det är ju
Minecraft
fan
mob,
snyggt.
find out the next Minecraft
Vattnet
update,
rör ju
and
sig till och med.
much more. Seriously though, we have a packed show for you. The best part is that you get to hear everything directly from the cool humans making it, and they will give you the inside knowledge that no one outside of Mojang Studios knows.
Ge oss
our best kept
1.18,
secrets.
ge oss
Until we tell
1.18.
you all of them
Eller nej,
today.
19 menar jag.
So let's do it.
1.18 får vi snart. Det där är
Our
inte
social
Jens.
team will be
Varför inte
tweeting
Jens
throughout
nu?
the show and want to know what you think about everything we announce. Hang out with us here and also there. Last year, we announced quite an anticipated update, the Caves and the Cliffs update. We've seen all the incredible things you've done with Caves and Cliffs Part 1 and can't wait to see what you do with Part 2. Agnes and Henrik are here to give us a peek into the surprising development process for Caves and Cliffs Part 2. Hi Agnes, hi Henrik.
Hello.
Agnes, how are you feeling?
11.
I'm super happy to be here. I'm excited. Very excited.
So excited. And Henrik, it's your first time on the
Oh,
Minecraft live stage.
It is. It's not your first time though, right?
It is not my first time. You two are going to tell us about Caves and Cliffs Part 2, and the thing that I think is the most amazing is how involved and how essential the community was to making it.
Yes. Yeah. This update changes basically everything about the world generation in the game. So we've added like massive mountains, massive caves, and it's been really hard to kind of balance that because we want to add all this new cool stuff. But when people are playing the game, we also want them to be able to build and encounter like the old familiar stuff. So this balancing act is really hard. So as designers and developers, when we test the stuff we built, how do we know if it's any good, right? How do we know if it's better?
Det går inte liksom, det går inte liksom direkt till djungel till
so we've
en
been shipping snapshots, betas every week, and the people have been playtesting and giving us feedback. And it's just been wonderful. It feels kind of like they're colleagues helping us to build this great game.
That's amazing, and you have an amazing example of someone who took a lot of time giving notes.
Yeah. For example, on a player tweeted at me this wonderful big picture showing like across different snapshots in the same location what changed across different snapshots, and offered some opinions on that and some feedback. And this kind of stuff takes a lot of time to do. It's research that the users are doing for us, and we get a lot of this stuff. And it just saves time. And that's time that we can use, of course, to make the game better.
So amazing.
It truly is. And I mean, this is like the biggest update we've ever done, and we couldn't have done it without a community.
Oh, that's incredible. And I know you were kind of nervous when you decided to split the update and like tell everyone about that.
Yes, I mean that's
Linus, vad brukar det
it's
se
a very big
flygande berg i
decision,
verkligheten?
and we took it together as a team.
Ja,
But yes,
i
when
mina
it was
drömmar.
time to announce it, it was quite scary. But we thought the best thing is just to be
Så visste du
transparent.
det då?
Because like as you know, like Minecraft is crafted together with the community, and then it's good if we use our
Scary.
as we possibly can. And then when we did announce it, everyone was just so caring and understanding, and it it shows we have the most beautiful community. So yeah, thank you.
We absolutely do.
And it was so nice as a team
Inte
to be able to
possibly
not
can.
rush it. Since this change is so big,
Ja,
to be able to do it properly and
hundsvensk.
take the
Det här-
time and really do it well.
Yes.
So
I'm
we're super thankful
Svein.
that we
No,
got
I'm
such strong support
English.
for it.
Nej, inte
That's
du,
awesome.
Linus.
And I mean, sometimes during the development process, like things change and you decide you want things to be bigger and better, which kind of moves them to a different timeline. And I know we have one of those today.
Yeah, we do. So we have been working quite a lot on like
Linus,
the
har
deep
du glömt
dark,
bort
the
att vi är
warden,
live?
and the skulk sensor, and we're so
Jag
excited
sänder på
about
min
this, and we
kanal
know
just nu.
everyone is. And
Ja, det vet jag.
got a bit bigger because we really want to do this right and do it with super high quality. But that's also the reason to that we moved it to the next update instead.
And we're going to talk about the next update at the end of the show,
Yes,
right?
so we're gonna show both some new things from the deep dark and some other new things.
Vadå deep dark?
So we'll move
Nu får vi veta vad de
into
här
the next update,
så här
which will be
speciella Warden-blocken
after
gör.
Caves and Cliffs Part 2, and we're gonna look
Kommer
at that
komma
later in the
två
show.
nya
You're gonna get to see
effekter.
some really cool stuff
om
from
Warden, ja.
Brandon. Now, Henrik and Agnes, you two are working with an awesome team of developers, and this was like quite a technical challenge. So we have an inside look at sort of a lot that went
Undrar om det
into
kommer en
Caves
ny
and Cliffs
biom.
Part 2.
Yep.
Eller alltså en ny.
The best part of my job, I think it's just creating a game. I want to make people happy. In the new update, I've been primarily focusing on creating the mountains and also putting everything together in the new generation of the world. So that's the caves and the mountains and everything in between. When I started this project about a year ago, I knew almost nothing about world generation, and I learned so much. And it's really been a team effort, Java and Bedrock together.
In this update, my role is to bring to life the cave part, and together with our colleague who work on the mountains, we present to you the cliffs and the caves update. One of the inspirations for the caves is the Sondons cave systems in Vietnam, because that was one of the largest cave systems in the world. And I feel so proud of it because I came from Vietnam, and we get to use these cave systems in my country and put it into the game. So I felt so proud whenever we think about the caves.
My job is to find what works slow in Minecraft and try to optimize it. The new update changes how the world looks a lot, and it also affects performance quite a lot. The best part about my job is just finding something which can give a big benefit, and then just seeing how FPS improves or how sometime graph looks much better.
Tilback, okay. Hey.
I would say the coolest part about my job is all of the wonderful colleagues that I get to work with.
Du stavar väl
They
fortfarande
really
Stephen
inspire me,
Hawking som
teach
Stephen
me, and
Hawking, även om du är
motivate me
svensk.
to be a better versions of myself every day.
Du stavar ju inte namn när du skriver olika beroende på vilket land, vilket språk du pratar. Du skriver namn fortfarande samma sak.
Namnen är aldrig olika.
Nej, jag vet. Du ändrar inte namn.
And
Nej,
now
det är bara hur man säger
it. It's been so beautiful to see how everyone collaborated, like all the different roles, like Bedrock developers, Java developers, designers, artists, sound, and so on. It's been so good.
When you get a diverse group of people together in a room like that, even if it's a digital room, I guess, then and all focus on one thing, it feels like there's no problem you can't solve. Plus, it's fun.
That's amazing. And then you add our community. They're doing bug tracking. They're just everywhere giving us notes and feedback and telling us what's working. So you add that to an amazing team, and it's really incredible.
We really want actually to highlight everyone that helps us with the public bug tracker we have. So many players report bugs, and then we also have the moderators and helpers, and they help us so much with like categorizing, finding duplicates, information, and it's extraordinarily helpful.
We have a really amazing community. Now, you two have been, and actually the whole team has been just kind of sharing images and seeds as you're finding things, and you put together some really awesome worlds for us to look
låt
at.
mig bara vota koppargolem.
Jävlar vad fint. Musiken. Gamla musiken också. Det där är ju fan snyggt.
Det är inte alls.
Det är det visst.
Nej.
Kolla på de här jävla bergen.
Du ska kunna se på dem då.
Om du kollar på Minecraft live.
Det gör jag inte.
Love, unmuta dig.
Wow, they're beautiful.
Yeah, what's interesting about this is when you look at that video, like initially the plan was just big mountains and natural looking cool mountains and caves, but as we started working on it, the scope kind of grew because we realized that we need to change all the terrain to make this all fit together. But once we started seeing that work, and it was so fun to see how the team started realizing that we're really onto something. This is going to be great. And seeing that inspiration spread and then also spread out to our community through the snapshots has been really fun.
Yeah, and we have been playtesting a lot, and we couldn't stop playtesting because
We get distracted
we
all the
just
time.
found so many cool places, and I felt so inspiring, and that's what we want to do with Minecraft. We want to inspire everyone to play Minecraft in their own way, and like we really feel that this new world generation inspires you, like going on adventure, building, telling stories. So it's very exciting.
That's amazing. And I mean, so you make all these changes, but then obviously we have so many players who've been playing for so long. I mean, the two of you have worlds that are like 10 years old. And I just love the approach you took to keeping everything really safe for players who have existing worlds.
Yes, it's very important for us to be respectful to players' worlds. And like Minecraft should be a game you can trust, because if you know that it works and it will work for many, many years, then you can spend like all this love and time on your Minecraft world. So in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, we have actually done two things mainly to make sure that everything works well. And the first thing is blending. So as you can see in the picture here, to the left we don't have blending. So then when you update your old world to the new world generation, it would just be like an ugly edge. But now, with blending, it's actually all smooth and pretty.
That's beautiful. That makes a huge difference. And Henrik, I know the other part you want to show us with your own world.
Yeah, so what happens if you open your old world with a new version of Minecraft? And I took a look at what happens in my old world, which I've had for like 10 years, playing with friends and family. And let's take a look. So there it is, all the old stuff we built 10 years ago. But that's what happens when you open the world in 1.18. So it basically generates new caves beneath the old areas. And the idea is to create the illusion that was there the whole time. We just, we just didn't go there until now. And wow, look what I found.
Yeah. Don't look, Henrik. There's so many spoilers there under your world. So many cool things.
I was squinting, okay?
Okay, good.
That's like the first thing I'm gonna do when I update is just like digging straight down. Well, not straight down actually, but I'm gonna see what's under my base.
That's so cool. I just love that it adds so much to the existing worlds that our players have. And so you're keeping them safe and adding a lot to it.
And that's also an important thing. We don't want to force players to have to pick between just the new or just the old. So we want them to be able to experience both things in the same world.
That's amazing. Throughout the show, we're going to have creator questions, and you two get to have the first one.
All right.
Will Java and Bedrock get Part 2 at the same time?
Yes, the plan is to release this on Java and Bedrock at the same time, and also to ship it with what we call seed parity. And that's, what does that mean? So seed is this name for the magic number that is used to determine how your whole world looks like. So every world is unique, and that's driven by the seed. And when you create a new world, it gets a randomly generated seed. But if you dig that seed up, if you really like what you see, you're like, wow, this world is wonderful, I want to share it with my friends. You can dig up that number and share it with others. And then if they open a new world with that seed, they'll see the same thing. But what's new for this update is that also works between Bedrock and Java.
That's amazing.
So if you create a world in Java and you think it's beautiful, you want to share with others, anyone who opens the world with that seed regardless of which edition they're playing, we'll see essentially almost exactly the same thing.
Yeah, it's almost identical, and it's a thing in the community. You know, you find a super cool location and you share it. Like, look at this world I found. And before you couldn't do that with players on the other edition, but now everyone can just share cool places together, and I think that's really nice.
It's really amazing. I mean, when you find these amazing epic things in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, you obviously want to be able to share them. So seed parity is huge. I think everyone's going to be so excited about.
So we're not 100% there yet, but close. It's very similar. Details will be different, but
seed almost parity.
Seed almost parity. That's it.
That's what we're going to call it.
So I know everyone is anxiously, including myself, waiting for this update. When do we get it?
So it's actually almost done. So we're going to release it in a month or two.
That is
en månad eller två.
Thank
Det är
you
fan
so much,
pisslite.
Agnes and Henrik.
Thank you.
Caves and Cliffs Part 2 will be coming to a screen near you in 1 to 2 months. And speaking of screens, soon there will be another place to play Minecraft. On November 2nd, Minecraft comes to Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Xbox Game Pass.
Minecraft. It's a game all about togetherness and teamwork. Let's take a look at some of Minecraft's most terrific teams. Zombies and the Drowned. Maybe not the best example. Let's try another. Cobblestone and Mossy Cobblestone. A relationship that's truly rock solid. Oh dear. How about Steve and Creeper?
Steve and Creeper, ja, det är ingen bra relationship.
Not them either. Ooh, that's got to hurt. You realize this is going out live, right? If we don't find a great example of Minecraft togetherness soon... What's that, Goat? You've got the best example of togetherness yet. Okay. This better be good. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition. Finally, coming together for... No, that's not right.
Aldrig
Absolutely not.
Nej.
That's the ticket.
Nej, men
Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition are coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC. We debated which edition to add to the service and decided, why not add both? That means Game Pass for PC will be the only way to get Bedrock and Java in one place. Convenient. Perhaps a little too convenient? In any case, starting in November, you can play the original Blockbuster, its cross-play supporting cousin, and a cartload of other games with Game Pass for PC. Excellent point, Goat. Game Pass does have PC games. And personally, I can't wait to play those PC games with my two best friends. Ah, the sweet smell of togetherness.
Hello, Minecrafters of the world. I'm
Notch,
Boo-Booey, and I'm back yet again to help guide you through this year's incredibly important and potentially life-altering vote. Remember the Phantom? For an amazing mob that will be added to Minecraft. For those of you who haven't been a part of Minecraft Live before, here's how it works. Our developers came up with 3 different mobs that they think could potentially be a great addition to Minecraft for a variety of reasons. But you, the community of Minecraft players around the world, get to decide which one gets further developed and brought into the game in a future update, and which ones will live on only in our hearts as what could have been. Like you, little baby.
Nej.
Moving on. The actual winner of last year's intense mob vote was none other than the Glow Squid. If you haven't run into these majestic creatures swimming around under the stars on a clear night, you are really missing out. But that was last year, and this is now. So here's what you need to do. We have 3 mobs for you to choose from, and there will be 2 rounds of voting. The first round, of course, will include all 3 mobs, but one will get voted out. In the second round, there will only be the 2 remaining mobs, then just 1 winner in the end. As in previous years, the vote will happen on Twitter. So if you don't already have an account, you'll need to quickly make one.
Jag fixar
If you
nyss.
do have an account, make sure you're logged in. Then when I tell you it's time to vote, go to the Minecraft Twitter account and check out the live voting poll with all three mob options. Pick the one you want to see added to Minecraft and click to cast your vote. That's it. It's like super easy. Well, the clicking part is easy. The choosing part considerably more difficult.
Nej,
now
det
that
är
you
inte
know what
svårt
to
att
do,
välja.
let's go over your options. And who better to talk about our 3 potential new mobs than someone who is tiny in size but
Tiny
in
Jens.
heart, the one, the
Tiny
only
Jens.
Tiny Jens. Hey, Tiny Jens. So, can you help by telling
What? What? I can't hear you. Hold on.
Oh,
I'll come up to the surface.
Okay. We'll just wait.
Oi! Oi, oi, oi.
Watch it there.
Oj, oj, oj.
Can you hear me now?
What? I still can't hear you. Hold on. So impatient.
A little testy.
Åh, det är så nice.
Tiny Jens.
Lägg tillbaka Lägg tillbaka
You tell our viewers all about this year's mobs.
I'm actually very busy. I lost Tiny Agnes again. I had retraced my steps, and now I have to go all the way back down there.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
But don't worry. I know someone who can fill in for me.
Great, thanks.
Tiny Agnes.
Oh, okay, bye Tiny
Det är
Jens.
riktiga Jens.
Jens, you're here.
Hi, Boo.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I guess Tiny Jens sent you while he looks for Tiny Agnes once again.
Exactly.
He
It's
just can't
it's
keep
Den bibis.
It really is.
Yes.
Well, since you're here, can you please
Linus,
tell
du vet
everyone
inte
all
vad han
about
menar.
this year's mobs?
Nej, det var låt oss stå.
So, as you already mentioned, the team came up with
ska du
3
inte säga det,
lovely
Linus?
creatures that we believe that
Nej.
players will enjoy interacting with. And
Ja, det är inte
they are
BBC
the Glare,
News.
the Lay,
Det är alltså
and the
BBC
Copper
låter som en
Golem.
byggnad.
Sound really cool.
Absolutely.
Nej, det är en förkortning till det.
To begin with, we have the Glare, which is it's a creature that flies around and doesn't really like dark areas because it knows that in dark areas there might be monsters spawning.
Yes.
So naturally it goes to those areas and gets really grumpy about it. And that is to bring the players' attention so that the problem can be fixed.
Okay.
And we are thinking about ideas that in certain circumstances the Glare may even help you light up these areas to solve your monster spawning problems.
The Glare sounds amazing. I'm ready to vote Glare now.
Yes, but then we have the LA, which is also a flying, lovely creature that loves music and
who doesn't?
Nice sounds. And if you give it an item, it will start looking for similar items lying around and bring them to you.
Okay.
And if you also play on a note block, it will drop the items on that location instead.
That's useful.
Yes, and we imagine that players can maybe use this to make the LA help you with, I don't know, sorting items or clearing up areas.
Yeah.
I think there are many possibilities.
Okay, so vote LA. I get it.
Yes, but then we have the Copper Golem. And
Okej,
as the
nu
name
vill jag höra mer
implies,
information
it's
om
a
Copper
golem
Golem.
made out of copper, so it's an excellent
Ja,
use for
jag ska
copper.
fortfarande vota på Coppergolem.
It will also like interact with you.
Vad du än
and,
säger, jag ska
since
fortfarande vota
it's
på
made out of copper,
Coppergolem.
it will over time
Det är
oxidize and
den bästa av alla.
maybe
Nej.
turn into
Tro
a
mig.
statue.
Jag vet.
But don't worry, you can deoxidize it using an axe, or it actually carries around a lightning rod on its head, so
Bob,
a lightning strike can also
Bob,
deoxidize.
why are you hitting me?
Wow.
In
Fast
addition,
det som är dåligt är att
it
den drar emot
loves
sig
pressing,
blixtrar.
Buttons.
Det är bara
bit randomly.
bättre.
Nej.
Specifically
Det kommer
copper
bränna upp
buttons.
ditt
But it
hus.
randomly presses.
Yes, so that can also
That
be used
I
in
didn't
some
know.
interesting contraptions, we believe.
That's amazing.
Nej, jag
so
hann inte.
Copper Golem, LA, Glare, all sound good. How do people choose? I think it's going to be quite difficult. But you've given them a lot to think about. So I think people will figure out what they like the most.
Ska du lägga tillbaka
Well,
Andy,
thank you so
eller?
much, Jens, for coming by. I have now a creator question for you.
Hola, soy el 997 de México y tengo unas preguntas para ustedes. Primera pregunta, ¿cómo deciden qué mob poner a votación cada año? Segunda pregunta, ¿cómo se le ocurre al equipo cada nuevo mob? Última pregunta, ¿se basan en los comentarios de la comunidad de fans o es inspiración del equipo?
Okay, those 3 questions, I think everyone who wants to know the answer.
Like, what the freak?
Well, ideas and inspiration can come from many places. Sometimes it just spontaneously appears when you're walking around in the park, or often like you play other games, watching movies, or playing Minecraft. And the community is also a great help. They have so many ideas and they do so many fun things. So we have a lot of ideas to work with, and we need to figure out like which ones do we want to do next. And a good way of doing that is actually playing in the game and see which areas that can be improved. I lost my train of thought.
There's so many different ways that these ideas come, and that's really exciting to hear.
Yeah.
So when the community votes on a mob today, that mob is going to move forward towards being in Minecraft. Like, how finished already is that mob, or is there a lot of work to do?
Well, of course we have the big concept that we wanted to do, but once we have the mob in the game and see how it interacts with the areas and other mobs and items, that's when you kind of find the last magic little details to make it really great.
I like hearing about the last magic details. Yes. Well, thanks, Jens. You've given everyone a lot to think about. All right, now you know what your options are. And if you already knew, you know a little more about them. Soon, I'll let you know when the first voting round goes live. For now, let's take a look at something pretty fantastic coming to Minecraft that you don't even have to vote on. Earlier this week, Lydia spoke with Fanny and Quinn from our awesome creator team over in Redmond to get a first look at some interesting things they've been working on.
Okay, vad kommer det till
Each year,
Minecraft
we
här?
show you some of the cool new things made by our creators for Minecraft Marketplace. This year, we're going to do that and show you how to start creating Minecraft things yourself.
Nej, vi votar snart och nu säger de vad som kommer till Minecraft.
It's very weird.
Som ni
Fanny
inte
and Quinn are
behöver
here
vota
to tell us all about how
En ny
we can
mod.
all become creators. Hi,
Vänta,
Fanny
vart är
and
det vi kan
Quinn.
vota då?
Hello,
Nej, Twitter.
So-
Lydia.
It's so great
måste
to
ha
be
Twitter-konto
here,
för att
like
få.
just so exciting to talk about our creators
Ja,
and
det
what
är
better
därför vi
place
fixar
to do it
Twitter.
than surrounded by the art
Jag
that
har
they
haft
have
Twitter
created.
länge.
I know. I walked onto the set and I was like,
Jag var inte
oh my
använt
god, those are Jollycraft skins. Those are Cupcake Brianna. That's Cost Studios. It was so cool just seeing all of their skins and worlds and concepts all on the wall.
They are really amazing. I mean, the creativity
Olika
from
färger
our
av
creators.
olika färger
Those
av
names,
hundar
that makes sense
eller
now.
vargar skulle
It's
vara
just
nice.
mind-blowing. Before we get too far in, though, we should probably explain to everyone what is a creator.
Yeah, of course. So a creator is really anybody who makes anything in Minecraft. You know, whether you're doing skins, textures, worlds, terraforming, UI, and even for me, like people that are making mods and add-ons and that kind of more developer type, those are creators too.
Definitely. For me, the way that I always like to think about it is that a creator is anyone that makes something in Minecraft and then shares it with someone else. And that can be like Little Mac sharing it with their friends at school, or that could be a team of creators that sell something in the marketplace. And then everything in between, right? And our mission really is to empower all of them to make whatever their imagination is telling them to do. We want to really give you all the means, documentation, tools to be able to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, it's just such a cool thing to be able to work on that everybody can be a creator.
That is so cool. And Fanny, you mentioned tools. I think it's so interesting. Your team is actually building things that creators use to build things on top of. Like, what is your favorite tool that you've made?
Oh God, that is such a hard question. We have so many, but I'm going to be a little bit selfish for a second and just pick one that I worked on recently. Like, as a manager, I rarely get the chance to actually write code, which I love doing. And this time we had a game jam, and I actually picked a creator community request, which is like implement a damage command that will help you like do cool effects with other mobs. And I just worked with a designer and we created this together. And I'm so excited to know that the team is actually now taking my code and is going to ship it for real. Very excited.
That's just so cool that you're able to do something just in a game jam, and then it turns into something real that our creators can use. For me, my favorite is the structure animation. Last year, we shipped a map called Simburbia by Jiggerbob that is basically this world that you can
manage your city, create plots for commercial, residential, balance your economy. And every single time you place one of those plots, it animates layer by layer by layer, adding just this immersiveness and polish to the map that just makes it, I don't know, above and beyond.
That's so cool. I mean, so many of our creators are using the innovative tools that you've made to just like expand what they're working on. And we have some awesome examples of that.
Inventory lock. Jävlar. Det här är säkert Bedrock. Det här var dock häftigt. Events command grow up. Execute grow up. Man bara alla djur bara varit vuxna helt plötsligt. Scoreboard selectors. Camera shake. Ja men den där mappen har jag kört. Jag har klarat den där. Jag kommer dock inte ihåg vad den heter. Den är gjort av Nox Crew.
I love how many examples there were of creators just using those tools in all different ways. What's that like for you to see, Fanny, when your team, you've all been working on making those things for our creators?
It's definitely one of my favorite parts of like working with creators. You just give them one tool or two and they will make these crazy, amazing things. Like many times I see their creations, I'm like, how do they even do that? Like I know they're using our tools, but I don't know how they did that. It's so crazy.
It's mind-blowing sometimes just what they're able to do with just the small little things that we give them.
Mm-hmm. That's really, really cool. And we have a creator question for the two of you.
Hey everyone, I'm EYStream, a Minecraft YouTuber, and I've got a question for you. Are these awesome features just for people who have experience in modding or creating content? And if we wanted to, how do people learn more about these features?
It's such a great question because the answer is no. They aren't just for, advanced modders or people that have been in the community for a long time. We actually just launched a new website we call the Learning Portal. It's on minecraft.net/creator. And on that site, it basically links out to all of our resources to how to learn how to become a creator, learn how Minecraft content creation works. It also links out to our brand new documentation site that allows you to just go super deep into learning the components and learning entities. And then the coolest thing that we added, which is how we made our mobs, is we use the Minecraft Entity Wizard, which is created by Yanis, and it's a Blockbench plugin that allows like super easy creation of mobs that you can add to your own Minecraft game.
Hello everyone, my name is Yanis. I'm a software developer and Minecraft content creator. In 2017, I started to create my own 3D modeling program called Blockbench. The program is all about creating boxy, pixely models, which makes it perfect for the Minecraft art style. Today, Blockbench supports many Minecraft formats, ranging from Bedrock Edition add-ons to Java Edition resource packs and mods. The program is used by Minecraft creators all around the world to create models, animations, and player skins. Almost all 3D models you see on the Minecraft marketplace were made in Blockbench. And it was even used to design some of the new vanilla mobs, such as the goat and the axolotl. This summer I've collaborated with Mojang to create a new plugin for Blockbench. The plugin makes it super easy to get started with add-on creation, by generating everything you need for a custom entity in just a few clicks. I'm going to demonstrate the process by making a simple grizzly bear. To install the plugin, I'm heading to File, Plugins, Available, search for the Minecraft Entity Wizard, and press install. That brings up this handy shortcut on the start screen. Let's go! I'm going to pick a preset that looks similar to the grizzly, like this polar bear, and I'll use the same for the behavior. Okay, now the add-on is created on your computer. Now let's start customizing our model using Blockbench. For this example, because we already have a bear model, I'm just going to recolor the model. Of course, you could also change the whole model to turn it into something entirely different, like this butterfly that I made. and is based on the vanilla bed. Okay, this looks good. Now I'm going to press save and switch over to Minecraft. I can find our new Grizzly Bear pack in the Behavior Pack section and simply enable it. This will automatically enable the resource pack as well. Now let's check out the entity in-game. I just need to grab a spawn egg from the inventory and use it. And here's our Grizzly Bear. Have fun creating! It's free and works on all platforms.
I already told you all that I made a mob, but actually all three of us made mobs because we wanted to showcase that anyone can be a creator. So Fanny, tell us about your adorable mob that you made.
Thank you. Yes, I was so excited to know that Blockbench was a thing because I immediately thought I need to add my dogs to Minecraft. I really, really love them. And I was just so excited. Like Blockbench made it very easy for me to just obsess over every single detail. Like every pixel was like, does that look like my dog? And then I also modified the geometry, especially the tails, to look like the exact twist that my dogs have. I really obsessed a lot. And I was very happy, especially when I was able to add my own animation. I'm definitely not an art person, and I just made it so that it like wiggles their tail when they're sitting. I was just so happy to be able to do that.
They turned out so good. I thought it was super cute that you're able to get both of them in there.
Thank you.
So me being kind of born in the Pacific Northwest, outdoorsy. I mean, I'm wearing flannel on the stage. I wanted to kind of pull something from that nature. So I made Evelyn Evergreen. She's this kind of cute little evergreen tree that you maybe see, walking around the deep forest. Kind of fantasy driven. Then I've animated the arms and the legs, just these little stick legs that kind of walk around. Just to add something, kind of cute and cool to the forests.
Her eyes are really staring right into my soul. I love it. I would love to just happen upon Evelyn in the forest. So I went a totally different direction from the two of you. I know, Quinn, you built your mob from scratch. Fanny, you built yours on top of a wolf. I built mine on top of something. I did not animate. I just wanted to do the beginner's course of Blockbench. And so I made something very near and dear to my Florida heart with a twist, which is what I'm calling an axolotl, and an alligator.
It's kind of like a little dragon.
It does look like a little dragon. It's a pretty good mashup there. I think it's great.
Yeah, I thought an alligator and axolotl would be super innovative when added together, but it does just look like a dragon. But I'm okay with that because I am a creator now based on your definition, because I made that and I showed it to all of you, which seeing something that you make in a game that you've played, for me for 11 years, it was amazing.
It is so rewarding, really, to be able to just do that. So we encourage you all to try it. Like if someone that paint is the only skill that I have, I know everyone can do it. So please go install Blockbench and try it out. We would be so incredibly proud to just see everything that you do. We would love to see it.
Yeah. It's available on all the platforms, and just post them on Twitter, post them on wherever you do, and we'll probably run across some of those, and we love seeing them.
Oh, I can't wait to see what everyone else creates. And I mean, I think that our mobs are definitely ready for the mob vote next year, so we don't even have to work on anything else. These three are perfect. I'm gonna have to talk to the team about that. So we're not professional creators, obviously, by our mobs, even though they're lovely. But Quinn, you get to work with people who this is their full-time job, making Minecraft content for Marketplace. What is that like?
It's something that I'm just immensely proud of. Being able to see so many people engage in the marketplace and allow allow creators to become full-time Minecraft content creators as their careers. I think it's incredible too, because the marketplace doesn't just support these huge studios, but we also have really small independent creators that make just texture packs, or like Shalaquin Schematics, that's just a family on the West Coast that makes their own worlds. And the fact that the marketplace can support all of them and make it their full-time jobs is something that is just so cool.
There's so much new content that our creators have made that we put together a video with some of our favorites from this past year.
It almost feels like a dream that I'm making a living, making content for the marketplace. It is the best job that I could possibly ask for.
Just got to see some amazing reactions from the fans, and people love the map, and that's just so heartwarming and lovely to see, and it really does put a smile on our faces.
The thing I like most about creating inside of Minecraft is the community that's been built up around it. There's so many amazing creative people, and it's been a privilege to be able to meet and work with so many of them.
Wow! We're kicking things off with the announcement of the... We're going to tell you right now.
The update Aquatic. Village and Pillage.
Seriously, like, I'm so excited.
Bees! Bees! Let's look at some bees.
To finally have a Nether update. Holiday update will have the cats, pandas, bamboo and scaffolding.
Caves and cliffs update.
David Nisagen.
I am the one that gets to decide how difficult the bosses are.
The results of the first vote are in.
The winner is Taiga!
Mountains.
It's the Glow Squid! This is your chance to have a say in what goes into Minecraft.
What should I do now? Moppy!
Jävla Phantom. Ugh.
10 years ago, I stepped on the Minecon stage for the first time. I still get nervous and excited every single time I'm on this stage, but mostly I feel incredibly honored to be in front of you. I hope what you see and feel from each of us at Mojang Studios is our passion for Minecraft and our gratitude to all of you in our amazing community. Okay, now before I get even more sappy than I was, let's head over to Vu and hear more about the adorable mobs that you must pick between.
Here we go. It's almost time to vote.
It's almost time to vote.
Before we do though, let's take a quick look at your choices once more. We have the Glare, a mob that lets players know when they're in an area that's dark enough for monsters. You can bring it with you, and it will fly to dark areas. When it gets grumpy, you'll know that it's dark enough for monsters to spawn. Then there's the Allay. If you give it an item, it will collect matching ones for you. It also loves music. So if there's a note block nearby, that's where we'll drop these items for you. And finally, the Copper Golem. A little golem that you yourself can make out of copper. They oxidize over time and will eventually freeze into statues. They love spending their time randomly pressing copper buttons, which would also be added to the game if the copper golem wins the vote. So those are your choices, and they are all so amazing. How will you choose? Jens gave us a lot to think about, and now you need to decide which mob you think you'd enjoy the most during your time playing Minecraft. Any of them would be useful, but choose your favorite and go vote for it now. Yes, that's right. The poll is now open. To cast your vote, make sure you're logged into your Twitter account. Go to the Minecraft Twitter account and find the freshly launched poll with all 3 choices. Don't forget to click on the mob you most want to play Minecraft with. You can do it right now. After the first round of votes, I'll check back in with you so we can open the final round.
Greetings. My name is Narrator, and I'm the star of the Minecraft YouTube channel.
And I'm Marilla.
I'm
the actual star of the Minecraft YouTube channel.
We're here to tell you about all excellent shows you can watch on our channel. Subscribe tomorrow.
Subscribe today.
How do you spell
Om det inte blir en stor jävla turnback.
What even is
LA leder med 11%.
These are just some of the questions you can ask our studio's brightest minds on Ask Mojang.
We've actually received a question for us just now. Do you think making a video game is the easiest thing in the world?
No. Literally no one thinks that.
Well, I did. Until I started watching this informative series that goes behind the blocks of every part of Minecraft Dungeons development.
Do they show the footage of you begging to be put in the game?
Maybe in series 3.
Claire har 8.
Meet a Minecraft to interview some of the most incredible
för mig har Claire 9, Coppergolden 40, LA 51.
But I was too busy being young and cool and attractive and not lying.
Okay.
With so much happening in the world of Minecraft, it can be easy to lose track. I myself only recently learned that blocks have been added to the game.
Subscribe to our channel and you'll be the first to see our announcements, trailers for new updates, upcoming games, and the exciting future of Minecraft.
Are you sure that's the right footage? Finally! This is our peerless show that tells you Minecraft's most scandalous secrets.
Minecraft British.
We're out of time. Bye!
No, we're not. We still have a few seconds left.
Have a great Minecraft Live, everyone.
No! Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and only watch my...
Nu jag vill inte se jävla Dungeons.
Jag söker på sitt
LA vinner.
Vänta, och vad ligger LA på?
Hi, Laura.
Jävlar vad mycket LA
You have a
vinner.
pretty cool job at Mojang Studios.
Yeah, I think I have the coolest job. It's sometimes difficult to believe, but I'm the lead designer of Minecraft Dungeons.
Och ifall Dream skulle ha riggat den, då önskar jag att han skulle rigga LA.
Things and details and bring a lot of ideas to
Tänk man
the
riggar
table. So
Coppergolden.
hopefully,
LA är väl ganska bra för
That
speedruns.
does sound cool. You and the Dungeons team have been working so hard recently.
Alltså, tänk att den har redan typ 900 000.
Yeah, it's been crazy. We recently released to Steam, and I did something that they never recommend you to do, but I did it anyway, and I read the reviews, and
That's dangerous.
Yeah, it was, but it was so positive. It was so full of excitement and love for the game, and
Jag tog bort den
we
för
were
att
so
kolla vad
proud to
skickade.
see how much the community loves it.
Nej.
So, yeah, we were very happy. And also this week, we released the Spookier
Nej.
which brings back a lot of spooky modifiers to the game, gear, a new cape, a new pet, and there's my new favorite armor, which has a spoon steering in your head.
I love that one.
Yeah, it's lovely. I like it so much.
It's a lot of fun to stare at while you're playing, but it might distract you a little.
Hopefully not too much.
So those just came out, but we also have some new and exciting things to look at that haven't come out yet.
Yes, let's check it out.
Den här vill du se. Den där.
Hej! Adel!
sjuka slutet på den. Alltså, den jävla synen är världens bästa grej. Men jag tycker inte om Dungeons. Alltså det är okej, det ser väl ut, fast jag tycker inte om sådana sorter av spel.
Vi vinner!
Ja, hur mycket leder den med nu?
Mycket. Typ 23%.
Oj jävlar. Ja Linus, hur känns det nu då?
Ja.
Hur känns det nu då när LA leder med typ 20%?
Hatar dem.
Vänta, jag kan inte längre. Kolla här då. Ja. Ove. Kolla min live.
That video is so exciting.
Yeah, I love that trailer so much. It has so many details.
So there's a lot going on in that video and a lot to talk about. But why
Jaha,
don't we
den.
start with now that DLC
Kolla,
is
jaha,
done,
den.
what are seasonal adventures?
Right, yeah. Now that we are over with the story of the Orb of Dominance, we sat together with our friends at Double 11 and we started working on seasonal adventures, which are a new way for the player to progress through the game and increase in ranks, gather points, and hopefully get cool rewards at the end.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So how long do they last?
Right. Seasonal adventures, although
Linus, hur fan fungerar det där? Hur fan är 1% mer än 99%?
So, for instance, say we release seasonal adventure number 2, you will always be able to go back to seasonal adventure number 1, gather some rewards there, go back to number 2, gather some rewards there. So it's a bit up to you what you decide to do with it.
That's amazing. So it just lasts forever. You get the new content.
Det ser ju
and you still have
jätteriktigt
the
ut,
old
Linus.
content.
All the content.
And speaking of
Rösta
content,
LA,
what are some
LA,
of these
döda
new things that
Linus.
players can
Han
unlock?
röstar på
Nej,
Copper
fast LA
Golem.
In terms of new
Linus
rewards
röstar på
that are
Copper
new
Golem.
to the Minecraft universe.
Kolla, LA har vunnit.
Some old, some
Alltså
new.
det
We have
är
tons of new pets.
official.
We have things like the duck and the fox, and I am so in love with all of them. We have flares, which are new VFX that you can apply to your character. So whenever you drink a potion or you beat an enemy, you get to show off a little bit and get some shininess there.
Linus får
Also, we got in
avrättning.
some
Ja, det ska jag bygga.
which are
Jag
these
håller
little
med.
dances or little expressions you can do with your character.
Show off a little.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly. And
go!
have some fun with your friends. Why not? Like
Nej,
we
men
see here,
ingen,
having
det
a
är en
party.
minut
Also,
kvar.
we
Hur
added
ska
tons of new capes because everyone
jävlar.
has capes.
Coppergolem
And
komma
tons of new
förbi?
skins, just in case we were missing
That's a lot of skins.
Yeah.
Ja, Valdemar Sandelius kollar nu.
Well, now we have a
Eller
question
jag
from a
vunnit.
Minecraft creator.
Det är officiellt alltså.
Hey, Strawberry17 here, and I have a
Official.
question. Will there be free content included as a part of seasonal adventures?
The answer is yes. We always try to make sure there's content for everyone, regardless. So for seasonal adventures, there'll always be a free track
19:00
and a
idag.
track
Ja,
you
det är
can
nästan
pay
7
for.
minuter, då dör
So
du.
there'll be different rewards on each, and you'll be able to get whichever you want at any time. So yeah, we wanted to cater everyone.
Hey!
That's great.
Andy
How do
spelar
you earn
Crow!
rewards?
Ja, men det är
Right.
Osten också.
You will be able to get adventure
jättetråkigt.
points all throughout the game, meaning that doing the regular stuff you do, you'll
Linus,
get them.
spelar du det
Like,
fortfarande?
say you beat a daily
Vadå?
trial.
Bro,
At the end of the
ja,
daily
kolla
trial,
på
you'll
den
get
sen.
adventure points. Also, we implemented
Vänta,
new
ja, det
weekly
här är-
challenges.
ja, det-
So
detta
we'll
är-
ask you
alltså,
like,
jag säger ja till
this
Andy
week
nu.
if you beat 100 zombies, you'll get extra adventure points.
That's a lot of zombies.
Yeah, but people do it so fast. I'm always so impressed. And also, the best way to get adventure points is in the tower.
Okay, the tower, which we have not spoken about yet.
No.
So what is the tower?
The tower is
men
another
Glare
free
åker ut först och
single-player
sen är det
feature that we've added to
1v1
camp.
med
So you'll be
Glare
able to see
Alley.
this gigantic tower in the camp. I love how it turned out. And it is a space with 30 different floors, each floor harder than the one before. And
Linus, så
you'll
kommer
get to fight
banna dig
in
från min
arena
chatt.
mobs. You'll get to fight bosses.
Nej, det ska jag
You'll
inte, jag är
get to
snäll.
meet some new tower inhabitants and yeah, hopefully explore around and be able to test your skill. So you will start with a completely
Fan,
blank
hände där?
character from the bottom and you'll be able to find new gear as you progress.
Okay.
Det är minus en
the
minut,
floors
let's
get more
go!
difficult, your character gets stronger and you can test your skill.
That sounds really fun. So let's take a look at some live gameplay of the tower right now. And for that, we have JP. Hi, JP.
Hello. How do you like my throne?
I think you stole that throne from the Arch Illager.
I think he stole it from me.
Looking
Speaking of my stuff, let's go loot the tower.
Nice.
So what are we seeing here, Laura?
Right, so we prepared some special floors to showcase here. So this is an example of a very early floor in the tower. So if you see JP's tower avatar has very little amount of gear. And yeah, you'll always have the context that you're high up in the tower,
Looks
right?
so cool.
Yeah. We also wanted to make sure that the tower was this whimsical, magical space. So yeah, we have a boat, we have a river, why not? So you'll be able to find a ton of magical spaces and
Alltså det ser ändå
characters to
väldigt
meet.
bra ut.
So yeah, this level is quite easy as you can see.
Kolla
since
i
it's very
min live
early
chat.
on.
Yeah, JP's doing really well.
Kolla i min live chat.
Exactly. Oh, and
kolla.
you can see a sneak peek up there
Två
on the
stycken ute
balcony.
på
That's
golven.
our tower keeper.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's a character that will guide you through the tower and yeah, will guide you around and ooh.
Wow, JP did really well.
Yeah,
Maybe it was,
he was
a little
so fast.
too easy.
Yeah.
So each of these levels generates itself, but you can
Ah.
come back for up to 2 weeks and replay the same thing.
Right, yeah, our tower runs will be
Yeah,
seeded, and they will
really.
change every 2 weeks,
Att
meaning
de har
that
vunnit
for
det,
2
den har
weeks you'll
vunnit
be
det,
able to
vunnit. Det är
learn
nothing.
what happens in every floor. So say I reach floor 5 and I get defeated at floor 5. So
Ja,
then next
Valdemar.
time around I'll remember, I should have chosen a different weapon and then I bet I could have done it. So yeah, you can share those tips with your friends and you can learn
let's
together how to
go.
go through the tower.
Yeah, practice
Yeah.
and get better.
Exactly.
All right, let's give JP a real challenge now. We're
Right.
gonna go up the tower to a much higher floor.
Right.
You ready, JP?
Let's do it.
Right, so here we've prepared a sample of what a harder floor could look like. So we try to add new exciting combinations of mobs that we've never had before. So JP is right now fighting jungle mobs, but there'll be ice mob together with them and there'll be some new mobs. Here you can see some tower wraiths that spawn fire in different new combinations. We also will have tower guards, which are extremely bulky guards. We even have a ghast in the mix, and JP is getting sniped by it. So we're getting yeah, that's a tower guard right there. So yeah, we're getting tons of new combinations and new ways to experience the game and defeat mobs and find strategies. And
Ghast looks really difficult.
yes, it is.
JP's not doing so good right now.
No.
Let's see. Oh, JP, that was a valiant attempt.
Yes.
Really, really good.
That was so good.
So, you've talked about so many new things, but
Yeah.
when will people get to see them?
Right. We'll get to see them. Hopefully everyone will get to play in December.
December.
So very, very soon.
That is very soon. Thank you so much, Laura, for coming by. This is all very exciting.
Thank you for having me.
Let's take one last look at some gameplay from the tower.
Påminn mig där om vet du det, Trove.
Once again, our friends at Element Animation have made us something to enjoy and perhaps even sing along to. all while taking us through everything you can do right now from Caves and Cliffs Part 1. Try not to get this one stuck in your head.
Tycker ni vad heter det?
I only say this
Vad heter
because it's been
det?
stuck in mine.
Getting over it är bra.
Jag tycker det. Linus bara rageade sönder på det.
Rage? Nej, det var bara lite konstigt.
Part 1 of the Caves and Cliffs update?
Nu jävlar, nu kommer det Caves and Cliffs här.
Helt okej.
En låt.
What the fuck?
These are just a few of all the things there are to find, like jump across some drift leaves, make your house from these. Spending too much time in powder snow will make you freeze. You can mine raw copper, smelt some ingots into blocks. A lightning rod in thunderstorms will stop you getting shocked. Copper oxidizes, but to stop it, make it wax. Craft your raw ores into raw blocks if you've got too many stacks.
Esketet.
You can find axolotls in the water underground. Put them in your bucket, you can carry them around. There's glow squids way down here, they fill their caves with light. Make a sign using their ink, make the glow frame super bright. There's dripstone blocks and deep slate versions of the ores. There's so many things here to explore, and there's so much more.
There's so much more. Oh, well, it's been quite the turnout for our first round of mob voting. You have made your decision, and now one mob must go.
Fuck you, Glare.
The Allay and the Copper Golem.
Yeah.
But you, the community, have spoken, and now one mob must leave the race. And that mob is the Glare. So that still leaves two amazing mobs to choose from. Which one do you want? Will it be the Allay or the Copper Golem? How do you see yourself playing and interacting with them in the future? Which one will make your game life easier or more fun? Or like the year
Yeah, amazing. Also, Golem var amazing.
Don't worry about what anyone else wants. This is all about you and how you want to play Minecraft. But make your decision quickly because it's time to vote again. There's a brand new poll just posted to the Minecraft Twitter account with only these two
Ja, det är bara två, det är sista voten nu.
Make sure you're logged on Twitter and click the mob that you just can't wait to spend your days and nights with in the game. Your vote really counts, so don't miss out on your chance to change Minecraft. I know who I'm going to vote for, and I think I can see Jens voting
på
right
båda för. Vad hände?
Men du måste göra refresha. Jag var LA redan med typ 10.
Okay, so I know this will come as a surprise to pretty much all of you. But I definitely didn't love everything about school. Maybe that would have been different if I had Minecraft in my classes. Minecraft Education Edition is available for schools, homeschools, and after-school programs. You can explore
Minecraft
awesome
Education Edition.
content in Minecraft Marketplace. Learn about everything from sustainability to ancient worlds, even how to speak new languages, all in Minecraft.
Ja, nu måste Linus avrättas.
Seeing how with Minecraft, the students often become teachers. When I tried becoming a teacher in my 5th grade science class, well, let's just say it wasn't appreciated. But anyway, let's take a look at how Minecraft is being used in classrooms around the world by kids who didn't get in trouble just for telling everyone that homework was canceled forever.
Young people all over the world are using Minecraft to explore issues that matter like social justice, climate change, and indigenous rights.
We have different classes such as Braille and Sign Language. We reached out to one of our
nu
teachers
väljer
who
ni
learned Braille
fan.
and she taught us a thing or
Kolla
two.
Take a look at what these girls built. A school of the future. They thought about clean energy and
Nej.
An interesting fact about our building is that we use code
Välj
to build a
inte
playground.
Golem.
It was very fun to
Välj
do.
LA.
Students in India and Malaysia translated ancient myths into Minecraft worlds.
Under the guidance of my educator Kamal ma'am, I would like to present to you an indigenous tale, Chiri and Ka, from Punjab, the land of 5 rivers.
In Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, classrooms are using Minecraft to explore indigenous cultures.
Exakt 10. Välj LA för
They're
fan.
not just building blocks, they're building super useful skills. Games like Minecraft prepare you for the future, teaching us how to work together, solve problems, and even write code.
Kolla här på Twitter.
Off you go. But now
Love skapar typ 100 konton.
Minecraft. Yes, please.
This summer, students imagined a greener New York City in an epic citywide esports battle.
I don't know about you, but I wish I had this in school. I think I would have been all over this.
Absolutely.
För då är det easy.
Kids in Wales designed more sustainable rugby stadiums.
Ni ska komma och springa hem till dig med den här.
Teams of students built turtle habitats
Nej,
and
det där
wind
kanske
farms.
lät konstigt.
And in Slovakia, young people imagined a bee sanctuary in Minecraft.
Var det dåligt att jag sa det
During
där?
this build, I learned that bees do this thing called swarming.
Swarming.
We can live more sustainably. We can treat one another better.
Åh, det där
And
vill
can
jag
we all
bygga.
agree that
Fy
learning should
fan vad
always
sugen jag
be
var.
fun?
Love,
Let's build a better world together.
vi borde börja på creative mappen-världen igen. Och vi borde bygga ett jävla lake house vid vattnet. Och jävlar, om nu ändrar de hela stället. Nu är det rök överallt. Nu vart det träsk.
Now it's the big moment. Let's talk to Agnes about the next update.
Nu kommer det, Love. Ny uppdateringen.
How's the show felt for you?
Snälla!
Super good. Like, I think
Snälla
it's
var typ
been
en end
fun.
update eller någonting. De
And
måste
also
recreata
so many
en.
exciting things.
Absolutely.
Twilight Forest!
Quite
Nej.
nostalgic
Det kommer fan
since
aldrig
this is
komma.
number 10 and I have to say
Det är
I was
jävligt
the
lite
7th
chans.
employee, the first woman on the team.
Jo, vi kan
and
lägga-
when
de
I
kan
see
lägga
you
till
leading
Shrek.
Minecraft, I just feel so excited
De kan lägga
about
till
where
Shrek.
we're going.
Thank you. That was very sweet of you. And of course,
Men det är leder
many
med
that we
10
did
fortfarande.
together,
De kan
but I
lägga
like
till
and
grodor
like the
i-
creative-
Grodor skulle de lägga till.
I'm super happy about
Skulle
that.
de?
But it feels
Ja,
quite
det var ju
surreal
Mobbo.
because
Eller
I also used
du vet
to be a Minecraft
Biome-båten
player
som
and
var
love
för
this
länge
game,
sedan.
and it's
Yeah,
I'm
Och
very
när du kunde
happy
hitta så här
and lucky
båtar
to be
med
here.
kistor
Yes,
i.
I think we all
i
feel that
träsk
way,
och
and
grejer.
it's so cool having so many
skulle-
people on the team who play and
Det
love
skulle
it
finnas.
and care about it, and like we all feel like, I mean, we are part of
Fast
the
folk
community
vote
too.
och tagga.
Yes, we definitely are.
And now, Agnes,
då
you are
kommer
going
rävarna.
to reveal to us what the next update is.
Yes.
Om det är något dåligt, jag tar
Okay,
självmord.
so the next update is called the Wild Update.
The Wild Update. Mer djur? Frågetecken.
The wild
Mer-
update sounds very,
Vänta,
very intriguing. So what does it include?
So the word wild mainly means like two things for us. So the first thing is like beautiful nature, and the second thing is like really scary challenges and adventures.
Ooh, that
Nya
sounds
bossar.
awesome. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have some of our gameplay designers come and tell us more about specific things about the wild update, because there's these different parts to it. And we have the first one here, which is our deep dark expert, Brandon.
Deep Dark.
Hello.
Hi, Brandon.
Nu får vi veta
Welcome.
mer.
Thank you.
So we've moved the deep dark into this update. Can you talk to us more about why?
Fan.
Yes, I mean, one of the biggest things about the Deep Dark and the Warden and the Skulk
Nu
is
måste vi
that
vänta
it's just
ännu längre
expanded,
till
it's
till
gotten
Warden.
bigger, and we really wanted to make sure that we did this right and that we didn't just rush it. That includes even unique loot inside the Deep Dark as well. And yeah. We also want to make sure that
Okej, LA vinner fan.
Sorry. Let's actually look at some of the new things that we have in it right now, which is the ancient cities.
That's awesome. I can't wait. Oh, wow.
What the fuck är det här? What?
Oh shit, va? Ska det komma? Ey, what the fuck?
Det här är en ny boss, jag lovar dig.
Vad hände med Linus?
Han vill inte... Det här, jag lovar dig, det här är en ny boss, det här måste vara det.
Jävlar vad fint. Eller läskigt.
Hör du låten? Det är fan... Ja, där var det ett nytt block. Det var en sån jävla... Det är så en jävla totemsak. Jag vet inte vad det är.
Oh shit bro.
Det är nu det poppar fram en jävla warden från ingenstans. Poff!
Oh shit. Jag menar,
Det rör sig där inne.
Wow, it's like both beautiful and
måste vara fan en
terrifying
ny
at the
boss.
same. Like I have so many emotions when I look at that deep
Det
dark
måste fan vara en
biome.
ny boss.
Yes, I
Kan inte
mean,
vara
we
något
really
annat.
didn't want the deep dark biome to just be, you know, caves or just skulks spread
Men
around.
jag trodde
We wanted it
Deep
to add a bit
Darken
more
skulle vara
mystery
typ
to
bara
it.
raviner
there's
långt
this
ner i
ancient city,
backen,
and
inte
what
det
is it
här.
doing there? We're not going to tell the players. We're
Och
just
Warden
going to let them
Temple,
go
ja.
throughout and explore
Du,
and see what they come to.
Jag vet vad det där såg
And
ut
there's even
som.
this like
Loa.
ancient
Det såg
structure
ut
in the
som...
middle of every single
Det
city.
är
and
säkert en ny boss.
It's got
Ja,
something
Linus, vi har
interesting
sagt
about
det
it
typ
that you're going to
1000
have to
gånger,
explore
Linus.
in game.
Ja, det där såg ut som ett Ocean Monument.
Like it feels
Fast
like a place
en
you want
city.
to explore.
I love that.
Fast det fanns inga mobs där.
The mystery of Minecraft. Like Minecraft is all about player stories. And
Det kan ju inte
Deep Dark
vara bara
definitely
Warden, det
inspires
måste ju vara andra mobs
storytelling, I
också.
think.
That's so cool. And so last year you showed us the Skulk sensor, but I know you've been working on a little Skulk family. It's a Skulk family. Yeah, maybe they're not so cute.
Okej, LA vinner.
Yeah, last year we focused a lot on the skulk sensor, but since then we've kind of been trying to figure out what do all the different blocks in this skulk family do. And one of them actually is something called a skulk catalyst. And the main thing about the skulk catalyst is it's actually what causes the skulk to spread. As you can see here, whenever a mob dies, such as a zombie,
Det där är häftigt.
near the skulk catalyst, it actually spreads skulk underneath it. And the amount is based on how much XP that zombie would have dropped.
Åh, det är häftigt.
You know, the Deep Dark, it's kind of overgrown with all these skulk blocks, so that means that lots of mobs must have died there.
Quite a lot, yes.
Make it less scary.
Jag vet hur många skulk farms du kommer kunna göra av det här.
Oh, and as you can see here, when you mine
Tänk dig en
some
Enderman
of the
farm.
skulk blocks, you actually get
Också helt så
enchanting
här, sen
points.
mockasen och jättemånga sådana där.
Yes, and of course, if you still want to get some of the blocks for
Enchantment
decoration or something, you can just use a silk touch.
And then we have the Skulk Shrieker.
Skulk
so when
Shrieker,
this
vad
block
fan är
is
det?
activated,
Aha,
it's
det.
gonna give that really scary shriek sound that
What
you
the fuck?
heard now. And it also gives this darkness effect, so it's like
Nu är jag
pulsating
rädd.
darkness.
Det här skulle vara asäckligt med shaders ju. Sakurama Phase 2-likt. Malte skickar inte mer
Sneaking
privat.
and you step on a skulk sensor, even
Skickar inte
sneaking
mer
will
på Discord, det vill säga.
Wow, okay, definitely not a friendly family.
No.
And I will say to our younger viewers, in a
Ja, på riktigt,
minute we're
typ
going to show you a
rädd.
clip that's a little scarier. But I mean, Brandon, those have so many things that players can do with them. Like,
Yeah.
what do you imagine them doing?
I think the Skull Catalyst is going to be really interesting because, you know, when you could create a mob farm with it, like through the tech community. Usually when a mob dies, it doesn't drop XP unless you, the player, actually kills it. So with this, you might be able to create some sort of XP farm.
Ooh.
There's lots of opportunities.
And you can build like experiences for other players. Like imagine building like a haunted mansion or a really dark forest, and then you have the shriekers.
Terrifying.
So then, you know, when players out walking and then they activate the shriek and hear like.
That's amazing. Or you do that all around your world and just whenever.
Oh, Turkish pepper.
Well, I'm not gonna visit your world.
Shriekers are just.
Du, just ja, folk kommer göra mods om det här nu.
Question for you.
Hi, it's Jinjam from Germany, and my question is, what was the inspiration behind the Shrieker?
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting question. From the art side, we actually had the inspiration behind the human larynx, which is like the vocal cord or vocal structure or something, just something that represents kind of creating sounds. And from the gameplay perspective, we wanted to make sure that, first of all, the warden spawns in a unique way, and also in a way that you can avoid it. So usually you can kind of sneak around, and as long as you don't activate the Skulk Shriekers, then the warden won't come. But if you do make too many noises and the Skulk Shrieker activates too many times, the warden will come.
Jag undrar om de har ändrat warden.
Hey, what the
Det här är
fuck?
blinding fast bättre. Oh, what the fuck?
Ja, det där är läskigt.
Den kom upp från backen. Den kom upp från fucking backen.
Oh!
Darkness, inte blindness. helvete. Hur mycket? Han har full netherite armor. Ni ser bara.
Varför crouchar han?
Ja, och då gör han ingen ljud för den är ju blind. Han får ju inte göra ljud.
Jävlar.
Ja, det där var dåligt. Oj jävlar!
Oh!
I'm kind of back to thinking that Skulk family is very
Shit, vad
adorable
damage!
and stuff.
Han hade ju full netherite armor.
Wow, there's a lot there, Brandon.
Definitely a lot to unpack. I mean, the first thing is that the warden actually emerges underground. So that means you know that wardens are kind of in the deep dark, in the walls, under the floor. And it also has developed a sense of smell. So, of course, you can sneak around and try to be quiet and not get detected. But unfortunately, the warden's still going to be able to sniff you out and find where you are. And if it sniffs you while you're really close by, then it's going to...
Minecraft blir ett jävla
Wait, so basically the
skräckspel.
warden is like, smell that? It's happening.
Kinda
And just like
confirmed.
going for the
Pretty
players.
much.
Nej, ja, det har ju
It's
säkert.
not going to be fun for you.
No, and I love that we're adding that like sneaking gameplay because we haven't really had that before. So you are in the deep dark, everything's super dark, and you're sneaking, trying to find the treasures, trying to avoid the warden. I think it's something really exciting with that.
It's really, really cool.
Vet
I
du
mean,
många
I think you
coola
have definitely
custom
upped
games?
the terrifying level,
Custom
Brandon.
alltså,
And I
kommer
just
in.
love how much you've expanded the
Ja.
deep dark to feel it's so immersive.
Och det kommer ju snart den här
It's really
custom-tonen
amazing.
och så
Thank
inte
you
behöver
so much for
commandos.
joining us and scaring us half to death.
No worries, that's my job.
He's our expert. Like if you want to do something scary, it's like Brenna.
Okay.
Oh my
Thanks,
god,
Brandon.
Dove
Thank you so much,
switch.
Brandon.
Ja, nej, Discord han med.
So Agnes,
Jag vill
the
springa hem
deep
till
dark
Linus fast det är
is
lite
one
sent för
part,
det.
this sort of very
Nej, jag kan
adventurous
springa till
side
dig.
of the
Ja, kom
wild
hit, Linus.
update, which the name is starting to
chilla lite.
really
Kom
become
hit.
clear
Eller, jag
after
vet inte.
talking to
Kom hit.
Brandon. And then the other part you said is really
Jag
this
springer till
more
dig,
of that
fast jag inte ens
beauty
vet
and
vilket.
the
Demon.
atmosphere of
Du vet väl var fan demon
So we want
ligger?
to like celebrate
Ja,
the wilderness
Egentligen
of
hade det varit roligt
Minecraft.
om jag
And
bara
one
sprang
thing we
in
want
till
to focus
dig,
on is immersion.
sparka upp
So
dörren och
when
bara
we
Det
sa
får-
really want you to
tjena,
feel that
hallå.
you're
Love,
inside
ifall
like
du
a
faktiskt
world,
kommer
actually,
göra det på
like we are
riktigt.
now.
Det går nog bra för oss.
And we also want
Linus,
to focus
ska vi
on
springa? Ska vi dra upp till
biodiversity. So we want to
När
feel
han
like
livestreamar?
unique identity
Ja,
for
snälla.
different areas. For example,
Ska vi göra det?
Ja men jag måste ju
as you
fråga
can see in
så.
this
Oj ja,
beautiful
det där är
coast
coolt.
art.
Om
So
träd
in
faktiskt får
Bedford we want it to
grenar.
be like light and peaceful and the sun reaches the
Men det-
ground, the trees are taller and the
Ja, och varför
flowers,
spawnas inte
flowers.
logs döda på backen?
It's
Det gör det i
really
Bedrock.
beautiful. It looks very
Ja.
Swedish in the birch forest.
Swedish?
True. That's
Ja,
actually very
jävligt
Swedish.
svenskt ser det ut.
It's gorgeous. And then you have, so you want to add more atmosphere to the different biomes, but there's one biome that you want, I mean, I would say you're giving it quite an overhaul. It's getting a lot more in the wild update.
That's true, and that's the swamp.
Linus, nu drar vi till Anton.
Our
Först måste jag
art is
fråga.
so amazing.
Vi knackar på
Such
huset
a
bara,
beautiful concept art. And as you can see here, the
Tjenare!
atmosphere is really different from
Så
the
bara
birch
snor
forest as well.
vi, så bara,
It
så bara,
really is. It's amazing.
bara,
So we
bara
have
slår
another
vi
one
ner
of
Jävlar.
our gameplay designers
Springer
here,
vi.
and
Det-
our
det här är ju
swamp
fan
expert,
fint.
Corey. Welcome, Corey.
Hi, Corey.
Hey, it's absolutely wild to
Om
be
någon gör
Oh
det till en
no,
wallpaper
Corey.
in din
The
bakgrund,
puns
då
are
kommer jag
so
fan
quick
ta dem.
to start.
Inte jag.
Corey after all.
Yeah, it's very on brand. So you're going to tell us about all of the, I mean, there's a lot of
Goda
exciting
tänder.
things coming to the swamp. So what are we getting?
Yes, there are a lot of awesome things coming. The first of which is the boat with the chest in it.
Swamp-updaten kommer. Kommer på riktigt Swamp-updaten, för de sa boat with chest. Det har ju med träsk igen. Det hade de ju sagt för länge sedan. Nej, jag streamar inte på Twitch. Jag tänkte börja göra det. Det där är jävligt bra för att utforska.
Åh jävlar!
Ja.
It's so useful.
And relaxing.
Yes, and especially now, in Caves and Cliffs Part 2, we have even wider rivers, so it's easier to travel on water, so it's gonna be like extra useful.
Yeah, and like in the aquifers as well.
Yes, so like when you go rafting in the caves, you can like put your diamonds in the chest in your boat. Oh,
It's really amazing. And you've been working on what I think now will be my favorite tree in Minecraft.
Yes, we are adding the mangrove tree to Minecraft.
Ett nytt träd.
So as you can see here, this is a
Vattenträd.
propagule, and propagules grow from mangrove trees. They're actually like ready to grow.
Men på riktigt.
Mini mangroves growing from the mangrove.
Oh
And you
jävlar
can see
vilket
here, the
fint
mangrove
träd.
tree grows propped up on
Det där var
the
ju
block.
fan snyggt.
It has vines hanging down from the leaves. The
fan.
propagules
Jävlar.
are actually growing underneath the leaves. They actually grow
Jag
from the
tyckte om
leaves
det.
themselves.
Inte
And
jag.
I really like how the
Ja,
propagules
det är
are
typ
located here.
träskträd fast
And
typ
okay, I'm just
remastered.
gonna nerd out on propagules for a
Please
minute.
do.
Okay, so in
Rove,
real life,
kolla
the
Discord.
propagules grow, like I said, from the mangrove tree, and then when they fall into the water, or like let's say they fall
So
into the
many
water, they can
Swedes,
float
ja,
for up to a
halva
year
Mojang är ju
before they
svenskt.
plant themselves in
Skaparen
the
av
water underneath the water or on
Notch är
land,
svensk.
wherever
Alla
they
i
happen
Minecraft
to
är
land.
svensk typ.
And mangrove
Minecraft
trees
är ett svenskt
themselves
spel.
are actually amazing for like local
Det är
ecosystems,
det
fighting climate
ja,
change, for
Notch
local
är
communities.
ju
They're
svensk.
just super
Typ
trees, and
halva
I'm really,
Mojang är
really excited that
svensk.
we're adding them to Minecraft.
Hela Mojang-bolaget är
You can
svenskt.
plant
Det är bara
underwater.
engelska
Yeah, you
snubbar.
can plant it underwater and on land as well.
That's so cool. When you first showed me the
Hon i-
mangroves and you talked about your
i
favorite
blå.
thing, the propagules,
Svensk.
I
Agnes.
actually remember playing in
Agnes.
mangroves in
Inte.
Florida, and we would use them to like write in this
Ja, vi har
sand
kollat, jag
because
streamade
they're
nu 2
super
timmar.
cool.
That's
So
adorable.
seeing them in Minecraft
Tjena.
is so
Love, kolla
exciting.
Discord vad jag spelar
And of
till.
course, where there's a new tree, there must be a new wood type.
Yes,
jag
mangroves
älskar
do come with a new
Berlinska.
wood type.
Nya
And
plankor.
like always when we add a new tree, we're so happy. Like we get so many questions from the community, like, will there be a new wood type?
Det där ser bara ut som
And
djungel och träd.
therefore, we're so happy that we were able to add a new wood type for the mangroves.
Det är bara att barken
And
går
look
åt
at it, I think
sidan.
it's really pretty.
Vad fan
And
var
you
det
also
här?
don't see like all the blocks
det där ser ut som
here.
djungel,
It's
tror
gonna
jag.
be like a full set for the wood types. It's gonna be like doors and trapdoors and so on.
Gorgeous. I love it.
Det är mycket mer saturation på
I'm
streamen
so
än det är
excited
på
about
min
mangroves, but I
skärm.
just need to mention another thing. 'Cause
Kolla,
we
det är mycket
decided
mer
to go
skär-
with,
det är mycket mer
really
färger
big
på streamen.
roots, and I think those are so cool, and we actually prototyped quite a lot.
Alltså, jag kan
back
inte se
and
på din
forth,
skärm
and
så
It's a bit tricky to decide how the roots should look like, as you see in this picture here. But now I'm so happy that we went with the like
Det är mycket mer
multi-block
färger
roots.
på...
Because, for example, when you like go with a boat and then you can go under the mangroves, and I think that adds such a
jävlar.
nice feeling to it. Yeah, like in
Det
this
där är ju fan
picture,
snyggt.
it's really nice atmosphere.
That's beautiful.
I really agree. And like when I was testing, I really loved that feeling of like being underneath it, being
Yeah.
like this huge feeling. And I wanted more. I wanted to be surrounded by
Tänk ett
mangroves.
mangrove
So I was like,
tree lika stort
why don't I just
Tänk
make a
att
mangrove
jobba
swamp
på
biome where
Mojang
I'm
och så
completely
testa
surrounded by
såhär
them.
version.
So
Okej,
as
här
you
får
can
du
see
se.
in this
Mangrove
video,
swamp.
Walking around, you're just completely surrounded in the mangrove
Det
swamp.
här-
It's just
det här
mangroves
måste
as
fan
far
vara
as the
en
eye
av
can
mina
see,
nya
just like in real
favoritbiomer.
life. And you have all the mangroves propped
Det
up
där
on
var
the roots,
en bara bättre
growing in the
version av
water,
swamp
so you
och
can
sånt.
take
Det
your
är
foot
en
underneath
swamp,
like
Linus.
Agnes likes.
Ja, jag
And you're
vet.
just completely surrounded by the awesome beauty of it.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, and
Jag älskar att det kommer
during
vara
the
så
sunset,
stora wine
every
från
time I
här
was
också, att du
testing, I
kan
would actually
under.
like pause the day-night cycle just to watch the sunset in the mangrove swamp. It was super
Och
beautiful.
tänk vad jobbigt att gå igenom.
That's absolutely gorgeous. I noticed that
Det
that was
måste ju
not
finnas
dirt.
några nya saker i.
Good eye, Lydia. That was wet dirt, otherwise known as
Det
mud.
finns in
That's amazing. So you've
Hejsan.
actually added mud to do something really cool.
Yeah, so we're adding really cool renewability mechanics to mud. The first of which is if you
Mud.
take a dirt block and pour a water bottle on
Riktigt.
it, then you can get more mud. And then the other one is if
Lera.
you take your mud block
Eller
and
nej,
you
inte
stick it
lera,
on
vad fan
top
ska man
of the
säga?
dripstone, it will sort of like drip the water out of the mud and eventually dry it out, which turns into clay.
I love the renewable clay. Like I always need more bricks. So perfect.
Yeah, your local
Gegga.
mason isn't going to be super happy with you though.
That's actually true. I have this one
Yes.
mason that's diamond tier
Så
mason
de
in
där
my
blocken
village,
är
I
i
always
swampsen
trade
är
brick
clay.
You're taking a village.
Det är clay fast det är
them.
blött.
They might be a bit upset
Så det är
now.
mud.
Still renewable clay.
Så det är
Yeah,
bara
it's
massa
really
massa
good.
clay.
Yeah.
And you're also using mud to make a new block.
Yes, we're also adding mud bricks. So mud bricks are a really, really exciting like
Mud
building
bricks.
block. And as
Oh,
you can see
nice.
here, the brick
Där är
texture is
faktiskt-
actually
det
different
där
than
är
the other
faktiskt
stone bricks that we
bra.
have in the game. So they're sort of smaller, more
Det är
compact.
som man ska gå in i en
but it is
källare
really
så ser man det
cool,
där av
like,
väggen.
Ja,
Då är
built with,
då är det
matches
typ.
a lot of different block
Phasmophobia
sets, and
källorna.
I'm really excited to build with them.
Ja, så är det typ.
I just love the look of them. They're awesome. So beautiful.
Jag
We
kollar
have a
alltid på det
creator
stället de
question
är
for the
i.
two of you.
Jag vill ha ett sånt ställe. Det ser så
どう
jävla
も
fint
コ
ut.
パニチェプチプチです
Men
私からの質問はねこちらになりますどうして泥レンガを追加することにしたのでしょうか
Dolce Dorolingo, ja för
I'm so
fan.
excited to ask this question because I really wanted to answer it. So the main reason that I wanted to add mud bricks to the game
Vänta, jag kommer
is that I
på.
really wanted people to feel like they're okay. All around the world, there are houses built
Jag
out of
kommer
mud
låta er
bricks.
prata
So
med
many
streamen,
people
jag
around
kommer
the
mute
world
min
have
mic i streamen.
houses, buildings using mud bricks, and I really wanted people who are playing Minecraft to feel like they could build their home and feel like they're at home in Minecraft. So I'm really glad we got to add them for that reason.
Amazing.
Yes, it's so important for us
Anton,
that
kan du
like,
prata med
everyone
chatten?
feels equally welcome when playing Minecraft.
Oh, that is absolutely amazing. Now, so we have like amazing new trees. We have mud everywhere.
Okay.
We definitely need something very cute.
Yes. Well, very cute.
Jag vet inte vad man ska göra direkt.
Because we're adding
Stream! Valdemar, are you in the stream? I will kill you.
Yeah. Oh, frogs!
Frogs!
Det är grodor alltså. Nej, det är en timme andas. Jag har aldrig så här under nacken.
They are cute and derpy. That's the perfect description of them. The croaking is amazing.
Det var inte
Did you see
direkt
the one
så
that
mycket
jumped,
derp.
like,
Det var mer bara
One fell in the
en
water.
orange groda.
And they do love to jump around, and especially on lily pads, and actually also on big drip leaf, because I mean the big drip leaves kind of look like lily pads. But the funny thing with that is then when they jump on top of the big drip leaves, it's gonna tilt and then they fall down.
One of them did. It just maybe it's a like frog slide.
No.
And you're adding another little tiny
natural
creature
slide
in this
from
update.
frogs.
Yes, the fireflies. So you can see them roaming around,
What
adding
the-
a lot of ambience to the swamp,
Alltså
making it feel
Valdemar
just nice and
Sandin.
cozy
De
at night.
andra
But
bara
really,
så här djur
my
och
favorite part of them
biomer,
is
men
just
vet du
making the
inga...
world come to life, like
Men
feeling
inga
like there's
items.
life going on all around you. And oh yeah, also their frog food. Yeah, forgot to mention that. Their frog food.
Fireflies.
Nice!
Yeah, but look how happy that frog is.
Kolla på den här
they're beautiful
tungan!
frog food. So you can both enjoy them in the atmosphere and the frogs get to eat. So that's, you know.
Everybody wins.
Now, we're calling them fireflies, but
Alltså,
Corey, is that
fuck
what
yeah.
you called them growing up?
Actually, no, we called them lightning bugs.
I did too.
Jag
And
vet
in
inte.
Swedish,
It's eldflugor, and that's actually literally translates to fireflies.
okay. It's very interesting. It became like a lot of people talking about what you called it growing up. But we're really excited to have fireflies or lightning bugs in the game. I want to know more about baby frogs.
Yes, so you know all baby mobs in Minecraft are just like tiny versions of the grown-ups, but with
Ja, det är
frogs
ganska
we're
roligt
actually
ändå.
adding tadpoles.
Linus, nu när han är borta, då kan vi dra till Anton och starta.
Vi har så här hoppat upp till så här hans fönster och så
Once
här
again,
kolla
you
in.
deliver on the promise of cute and derpy with the tadpoles.
We do.
Yes, and you can
Ja,
pick
men
them
jag
up in a
får
bucket.
Yes,
gå
and that's
till
actually
honom.
extra
Bara
helpful
om...
for the tadpoles.
Ja, mina
because
föräldrar säger ja.
We have frog variants, and when a tadpole grow up, it will
de
pick
säger
a
jag
variant
får ju
depending
gå
on
till
the
dem.
temperature in the biome it grows up in. So for example, if it grows up in a
Jag
really
vet
cold
inte.
place, it's
Stör
going
hans
to turn into
stream.
a snowy frog.
Alltså herregud.
Yeah, as you can see
Vad är det så många
here.
grodor för?
The frogs have kind of like two
Ja, den
main
där såg lite
systems.
bättre
One
ut
is
än
the
grön.
tadpole system, and the other one is the cold-blooded system. So the frogs are like the first cold-blooded animal in
Ja, fast inte är det
Minecraft.
typ såhär isbjörnar.
And in real life, there actually
Goats.
are frog variants that pick a color depending on, or they adapt their color depending on temperature. And we wanted to have that in Minecraft. We wanted to Minecraftify it. So therefore, the tadpole's going to pick a variant instead, depending on the temperature.
That's so cool. And there are 3 variants.
Yes, it's going to be 3
Okay,
variants.
so we've seen 2. What's the third one?
The third one is the
Och nu kommer
tropical
Anton.
frog. So let's say you were venturing out into the desert or the jungle, and you take your tadpole with you, and if it grows up there, it'll turn into a lovely tropical frog.
Den är
And
helt
what I
vit.
really love about the tropical frogs is how just relaxed they look, and they're like blending into the sand almost. They're just so relaxed, just chilling there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think there was a reason that they were
Yes,
colored that way.
there is a reason they are white. So
Det kommer
I was
massa
reading a
grodor.
lot about frogs. Oh, wait, maybe add something new. We read up a lot. It's
Mer
super fun
grodor.
because we can be really geeky. And
Det
then I
kommer-
learned about the real-life frog
Ja.
that's called brave foam nest tree frog and lives, for example, in Angola, Botswana, and Kenya. And that
Det var
frog
bara
can actually
snowy
turn almost
frogs och
white to avoid
tropical frogs.
overheating. So that's like the inspiration for the tropical frog in Minecraft.
I love all three of them. And you didn't, so you have these different color
So-
variations, but you also have something
Nice.
else special about the frogs.
Yes.
Nej, den är så
each
sent
frog
heller,
variant
så-
gonna
Nej,
have
vänta.
something
Streamen
unique
jag kommer
that
snart.
will be useful for the players. That beautiful nature and the super terrifying deep
I love
dark,
the
and I
deep
love
dark,
that
my
contrast
man.
between these two things.
It's
I do love
absolutely
that.
amazing. Well, we're getting close to the end of the show, and as always, the time has
End of the
flown
show.
by. And a
Hur lång har
lot
den
has
här
happened
varit?
during the show.
Jävlar vad
So
lång
let's
den
look back
2
at some of
timmar.
the biggest
Nej, 1,5.
announcements, and then we will reveal
Det
the
står
winning
Bird
mod.
streamar för 2 timmar sedan.
Jag streamar jag på, men vem vill spela typ en halvtimme Minecraft innan det börjar.
Kommer Grizzly Bear?
Nej, men det var ju bara att de visade att man kunde göra custom mobs. Ah, ja, då kan vi ända streamen. Fuck you stream.